Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Sunday, it's Easter Sunday, and time for some more good old Warframe. Hello there, Esprit. Hello, X74. Hello, Snake Raider. How are we all doing today? I do notice, as a quick look there, that it seems there is a little bit of a weirdness going on. Let me just hold on. There we go. It seems that the raffle command didn't want to work, so let me just check on that there for you. Why did that not come through is because I didn't activate it. There we go. Okay, that's fixed. that would do it, wouldn't it? Yep, that'll do it. There we are. That is fixed. Exclamation mark raffle once again actually listening to you. It's funny when I forget to do that, isn't it? There we are. Everything else in place it is. Good. Alright. Once again, welcome guys. How are we all doing on this Easter Sunday? I hope you are all doing well where you are and around the world. I see we got Quintus, Snake Raider, X74, Pro, all popping in, and Esprit, of course. Too. I've made a change to the bot, guys. I've made a change. You'll notice already that the bot is responding to everyone's ticket request. Basically, I noticed that sometimes, just very occasionally, like 1 in 100 at most, the bot didn't seem to pick up a name. Like less than 1 in 100 times. I forget the exact value, but that's not good enough for me, quite frankly. So I'm getting the bot to respond now. I didn't want it to do that, but yeah. So it is now responding. Apart from saying, I want to ask, where can I get infested K drives? You can get the infested K drive by going through the K drive races on Deimos. For more information on that, probably best to check the wiki so you know exactly which races you do where. But yeah, hello Time Reaper, how are you doing today? Streambot did the ping. Nice, good to know, Quintus, thank you. Get the tea up and going. Oh, lovely. Nice fresh mug of tea ready to go as well. And I see we already have a fresh request as well for some Harrow action from Snake Raiders. Let's get Harrow Prime out and ready to use, shall we, guys? You want to join clan? Well, I'm sure there's plenty of clans available in the recruitment chat there, Sizzle. If you have a look through the recruitment chat, there's always clans advertising. Don't you worry, dude. Easiest way to find clans that way, honestly. Either that or you can check around and meet some people in game. Just speak to people, see what they're up to. And if you find people you like, there's a clan for you. Hello Space Cadet, how are you doing today? Hello Beard, hello Zom, hello Self Cutter. So, with today, first things first, obviously we're going to get cracking on with the sortie. So you guys, if you want to be part of that, we've got a few missions to go through. We'll be having a look at that in just a second there. Once this guy shuts up. Oh, Time Reaper's already found their way into the squad. There you are, Time. Welcome on in. So we've got 2 spaces available. If you want to be part of today's sortie, send a message to the Engineering game. I'll bring you on in. Yes, Dominus, like I said, send a message. I can't invite you if you don't send me a message, so it's first come, first serve there, my dude. Hello, Abith. But yeah, today we've got a free roam with enemy element enhancement. Gotta say, Arrow, not really the frame I'd pick for that, but, we're doing it. Next, after we've got an exterminate with physical enhancement, and then a mobile defense with cryogenic leakage. So this is very handleable. Very, very handleable. I'm doing alright, thank you very much for asking, Space Cadet. Welcome in one and all. Now, after that, I got a little bit planned here or there, what we'd like to do. One crucial bit, there we go, got Snominist. One crucial bit is that I want to be looking in to the heavy attack cancel we discovered on the previous Warframe stream, because I had a little bit of a look. Just after I had sorted out the video, it went live yesterday. I didn't really have a lot of time, as you might understand. It went out rather late, my time zone. But yeah. I had a little bit of a look, and I'll be honest with you, what I found was not simple whatsoever. So there is definitely some discovery to be doing there, guys. I'm not sure what we might find. We might find nothing, we might find something, but there is something interesting to be found there. Whether it's useful or not, I don't know yet. So look for that in just a moment. Let's get this sortie out of the way first. Let's get that going. What's multiplier when it says physical enhancement? We'll find that out on the next mission. We got the corrosive one here, but the physical one is hidden from us until we get to that mission. I mean, you can check on Discords and whatnot, they'll probably have the details all over the place, but we'll see in just a moment here on stream, after this frame. Now, looks like we've got our frames decided for all the way through. We've got ourselves a Harrow Hildren Limbo setup from you guys' request. Alrighty, we can do that. We can do that, no problem whatsoever. And Zom requesting for after that, we'll be using Fairy Grendel. Okay, cool. Doing science with Fairy Grendel. That's, interesting. He certainly had his fill of eggs, hasn't he? Gravy, gravy. Cheers. Thank you. I would have aim glided down from that jump, but my hand was suddenly occupied with a drink. No idea, give me the greens. No idea. I haven't seen basically what's coming from the update other than what you guys have seen, so could be anything. Could be anything. Wow, that was a yeet. How far is this guy going to go? Sorry, screw the objective. I want to see. How far is this guy going? Ooh. Oh man, that was a yeet right there. That was it. He landed there. Mission over here. This is where I hit him. That's a 500-meter yeet. Woo. That's a distance. I mean, obviously it's a distance, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Goes from Hey Kiddo to Hey Adolescent. You know, somehow Hey Adolescent doesn't quite have the same threatening aura to its Gravy. Just doesn't quite click the same, you know? Ooh, that's interesting. I made one person invulnerable there, but 3 people were in affinity range. I thought Harris Covenant was affinity range, but apparently it's not on the open worlds. Interesting. Okay. So what is its range? Does it want to tell us? It does not. Excellent. Is it still the same range as missions? I'd assume it is. They're normal missions. But it's weird that it's connected to affinity range normally then. That is an oddity, if I do say so. Can I lock onto that? Is it going to hit? Is it going to hit? No, the rockets just stopped existing. That's boring. Wow, there are a lot of Dargins going around. What? Oh, it broke them all. It broke them all. No! I'm going to see if I can steal one. I want to steal one. I don't know how I'm going to steal one with my weapons that I have, but I'm going to try. I want to steal one. Come on. How do I do this, chat? How do I steal one without blowing it up? Can I do it with my arch gun? Let's make sure I don't die in the process here. If I hit one, just one, I might be able to hit the pilot out without killing the Dargin. Is my idea here. Although that seems vanishingly unlikely when I'm just spamming into the air and hitting absolutely nothing. Yeah, no, that's not going to work, is it? I mean, I could actually, yeah. Let me try that. Oh, the glaives are homing. The glaives are homing. And they got dragged into Warman's thing. I do... No? Oh, maybe? Maybe? No, no. Ah, I'm giving up on that. I'm giving up on that. That's not going to work. Let's go do the objective. I tried. I failed. We'll just have to do the objective, chat. Go. One more cash. I mean, I could try again in a sec. I'll try again in a sec. But that was kind of going nowhere. I was just hanging around away from everything. Where is this other one? Usually around the edges. I haven't heard it. Where is it? We got the one over this side. Maybe it's central then. Hmm? There's so much noise. It might be in here. Ah, there it is. Nailed it. Nailed it, chat. At least I can do that one. Which Tenet Agendas or Silver Aegis Prime? That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure between the two. Instinctively, I'd say Silver Aegis might be better overall because of the heat on it, but then Tenet Agendas can have heat on it, so Did we just get 2 cash ones in a row? I mean, I ain't complaining. It's a nice, fast one to do. But 2 cash discoverers in a row? Alright. Happy Easter, Surf Gutter. Oh, I hear one. It's over here. There it is. Got one. What's the best way to kill those stump enemy things? You'll want to have damage that matches their armor, so you want radiation damage. It's probably going to be your best, unless you use Shattering Impact on a melee. Then otherwise, just a lot of damage, like a lot of damage, and preferably without AoE explosion being a focus. Because they seem to be somewhat resistant to that, just because of the way you have to aim at their legs, their knees. But yeah, basically that. Void Rig is very good for it, because it has just a lot of damage. Even though there's a lot of AoE, it's just strong. But yeah, other things can do it than that. Where are these caches at? Where are they at? Oh, they got it. We're good. We're done. We're done. Yeah, well, the problem is that I think I had, what was it? Oh, I had Nikana Prime. I thought I had Glaive Prime equipped. I thought I was just going to absolutely wreck them, but no, fair enough. Never mind, I would have been fine. Is my Sentinel a god? It's certainly god tier, you know. It does a lot of good work. And I think Sentient Unama Sortie is a possibility in the future? Probably not. He doesn't really seem to focus on the sorties and changing those, so probably not, but hey, you never know. You never know. In any case, something that's already grabbed the next one. I'm going to go grab the next frame. I'm not a god, Esprit. No, I'm not a god. Alright, let's grab Hildren, as requested, funnily enough, by Esprit just moments ago. Who forced started the mission? Who did that? Own up to it. You're an absolute bloody plonker. Oh, I'll stick with what weapons I got, but god damn it. Whoever did that, own up to it. God damn it, Time Reaper. God damn it. Spacegate, yes, I did. I responded to you. Said I'm not too sure between the two of them. I'd have to double check.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Flat. I didn't check what physical enhancement we got, and you know what? Actually, it doesn't matter. Because I got Hildren, I can just... Okay, I would be killing, but apparently Snorminus is the Kuba Brahma, so... He's fine. Give me those energy orbs. I need them. Hey, you play the way you want to play, Snominus. That's fine. You play the way you want to play. Oh, that's a synthesis target. I should not be killing that. I did wonder why it wasn't dying.
There it is. Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Ooh, it nearly got away. There we are. Jobs are good one. Alright, let's continue onwards. Yeah, rather, Celeste, rather. Alright, you take care then, Celeste. Happy Easter. Oh, I got self-stagger. Oh, I mustn't have Prime Footed on this. That's a quick way of burning through your shield as Hildren. There we go, clear out those enemies, head over to the next bit. We're easily getting through this, chat. Oh, I'm just going to get stuck on everything whilst mission completes. Yeah, sure. When you say the Gara Nezha Ephemera, are you referring to the Prime packs there, Give Me the Greens? If so, usually when the Prime Vault rolls around, they include the accessory packs. So you're probably looking at the Prime accessories on the Prime Vault. That's what you're looking for. basically. Alrighty, 2 down, 1 to go. Let's wrap up this sortie, and let's do so with a prediction, chat. Let's do so with a prediction. What reward do you think we're going to get from today's sortie, guys? Do you think it's going to be a NASA sculpture? Is it going to be Endo, or literally anything else? Take a guess, take a gamble. You got a couple minutes to get your votes in on that one. You can gamble as few as 10 spanners or as many as, well, all of them if you want to be spicy about it. Go on, give it a try. How do I build my Balefire? Honestly, this is probably going to be an older build, so not like this. Yeah, it's got all the packs on there. There's probably better I could do with this. So, you know what? We can ignore this build for now. It's not finished. We'll skip that one. If there's all the packs on there, it's probably an old. And we have a request now from Wolvens for Limbo, so let's do that. Space Cadets all in. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Limbo, Gloom Limbo? Yeah, Gloom Limbo, why not? Why not Gloom Limbo? And I'm going to bring out the Observe, and we'll stick with Nagana, why not? Why not?
Now we finish this business.
Disaster over? Cheers. Now the Vault cycles around from time to time, giving the greens. It might not be soon, but they rotate around. They rotate. Alrighty, I see. So we've got Space Cadet all in on not an Endo item, so not a NASA, not Endo. That's Duru's on the Endo side. Let's see who we got here. We've got Beard is 6,666 spanners in on the Endo side there. Celeste has voted 7,000 on the anything else side though. There are a lot of spanners going around on this one, chat. And I didn't pick that up because I missed it. It's fine. Gloom up. Rift entered. Jump failed. Yep, that's a Warframe. There's a Warframe when that happens. Alright, we're on location here. Let's wait for them to enter the thingamajiggy and then cure it. Easy peasy. I just hit pure shield there. That was a waste. Never seen a Gloom bow? Yeah! Gloom and Limbo. We get heals, we get some defense against things which are, you know, making their way around. It's good. I mean, it's not exactly the best, but it's also Gloom, so can't really complain.
Looks like some serious crud is going down out there. Here's to you, anonymous troublemaker.
Could I do a video on how to balance Volt's strength and range to do damage with his 4? It's an option. With any suggestion like that, what I recommend you do is pop it over onto the Discord, my dude. So if you go onto Discord, there is the suggestion channel there. Great place to put all your suggestions, not just so that it's all in one space for me. Makes it a lot easier to find people's suggestions when it comes to actually making videos. But secondly, it also allows other people to show their support for that video. So if they want to see that idea as well, then they can give it a thumbs up. And if I see one with loads of thumbs up, yeah, you can be pretty certain I'm going to make a video on that one. When was the last Vault access? I'm not sure on that one, give me greens. That's probably best to check on the wiki, to be quite honest with you on that one. Check on the wiki for that.
We are finished here.
Yoink.
Move on.
Take this and I'm going to run into the rift.
Proceed and prepare.
Yeah, you know, some people actually know how to play Limbo. Those of us actually get rid of Banish when you're playing with teammates like this, because, you know, I did it to them. I mean, I could be a dick. Like, I could, as any character, just pick up the data mass and then just hold it. But, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, Snake Raider. I'm going to show this Nox what for, though. Rip and tear until it's done with that one. There we go. One last guy to worry about. Oh, yikes. That sounds horrible, Gordon. Yeah, I'm kind of glad he changed that. I don't remember ever experiencing that myself, but I'm glad they changed that. Must have been before I started. Get back in here. Stay safe. That's going to pop. Let's put this back up again. There we go. Pop these all rift bound. Energy Leech Xmas get torn to shreds. You've just come back after about a 5-year break. I'm in fair, dude. Grab this, and away I go. Straight back into the rift, holding onto the data mass. Nothing they can do to stop me. Both they, the Grenier, and they, my teammates, you know. I'm taking this. Thanks, Bro. Hopefully 50k soon, indeed. And after that, 100k. After that, 1 million! I don't know if it's possible for me to get a Warframe channel to 1 million subscribers, but you know damn well I'm trying. You know I'm trying. Hello, Exovidus, how you doing today? I'm doing well right myself, thank you very much for asking. Chilling in the rift with the boys, happily cracking out another sortie, you know the deal. You know the deal. You pop this, bus secure. Someone here who wants to get their face wrecked, there they go. Easy peasy this mission which you gotta live by. Easy peasy. Just gotta remember that I am fragile, I can die if I'm not careful. Oh, I get you, Gordon, I get you. Bro, cheers. Alright, one more cycle of this and we'll be good to go. I've not got the highest duration on this build. That's because it is a gloom build as well, so I'm balancing everything there. Not just going for bubble time. But I've also got that range on it. Alright, let's get adult. Wood on here. Jobs are good un. Watching in VR? Oh wow. There we go. I mean, we can dream, Snominus, we can dream. In terms of that sortie though, that sortie is sorted, guys, and today we get 6,000 Kuva. So those of you on the anything else side, which includes, unfortunately, not Beard, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. So there we go. Those of you on the winning side, you just gained back extra 75% on top by the looks of it there. So Celeste, you are swimming in that right now. Absolutely swimming in it. And there we are. GG's on the sortie, guys. Oh, you're just laying on the bed to watch. Fair enough, Esprit. Fair enough. You're okay with Kuva in exchange? Yeah, a little bit of Kuva always goes a nice way. Alrighty then. Time Reaper, Beard, Snominus, GG's on that. GG's on that. I'm going to switch over to a little bit of solo because, as I said earlier, guys, I want to be doing a little bit of testing with you guys. Not testing you. No. I'm testing the game. I want to do that with you guys so you can see part of the process that goes into testing these really weird mechanics. Yeah, I get what you mean there, Snake Raider. I think it's intentional that it has that kind of same effect to it. I would get what you're talking about. So, let's... I'm going to swap to these weapons just because I know for a fact they have arcane dexterity on them. You can see our 20-second combo duration. And let's grab the Stropher. So this is where it's going to get weird. Oh, and also, Zom wanted us to use Fairy Grendel. So, we're going to have to bring out Fairy Grendel for the science, but it's fine, you know, I'll be burning your retinas, but you'll understand, chat, you'll understand, I'm sure. Yeah, it always takes a while to load that one. Even the game doesn't want to, but, you know, 'tis the season, bring out the bunny ears. Config D... Yeah, good, right, that's the direction we want to go. Oh, I want that back, actually. Alright. So I've been doing some research. You see, last stream, for those of you who weren't here or forgotten, last stream, we discovered that by holding aim whilst doing heavy attacks, it seemed that it was quicker. How do you get the bunny ears? They're on the market at the moment. So you just need to go into the featured section or the accessory section, somewhere on there. You'll find it easy enough. But yeah, it's the Easter event item on the market. And what we notice is that normal heavy attack, it looks like this. Okay, I'm sorry. Zom, I'm gonna have to come back to Grendel later. Those wings are just well in the way. Not a chance. Not a chance. I couldn't even see the weapon. Right, okay. Let's try it again. So normal heavy attack looks like this. Okay? And if you chain them, you get this kind of approach. Nice, long, drawn-out attacks with a real heavy blap to them. Okay? I'm going to put us into pure melee mode. You see, remains the same in pure melee mode, it's fine. But if I hold aim, which is blocking on melee, and do the same, we seem to get a faster rate of fire. And it's not consistent either. I'm spamming this, so I should be getting as fast as possible. But occasionally we get that double tap in there as well. You take care then, Rainuva. So something is already a bit odd there, right, chat? That's what we noticed last week. Now if we bring out the testing, it's going to get weird. It's going to get weird. So, starting with a normal attack, normal, neutral attack, we do 46 damage. That's easy enough to understand. It does 46, 46, 46, 19 because that one wasn't a crit. 46, alright. The reason I've got True Steel, normal True Steel on here, is it because on a heavy attack, it'll give me about 96% crit chance. So it's pretty much on the money for always critting. This is a heavy attack. We see 294, or 147. I think 294, I must have somehow got a double crit there. Yeah, I must have. There we are. 147 is what we're expecting from this heavy attack. Makes sense so far, chat? Oh, I had combo. Oh, right, I had combo. Thank you, Wolvens. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Now, if I do the attacks as quickly as possible, they don't vary from this. We're just getting that 147 from no combo, heavy attack. But if we do this... well, we get 147, but occasionally we get 61. So already something's a bit weird there. We're occasionally getting 61 damage hits in. And I'm not sure what's going on there. So that's part of what we need to look into. Maybe remnants of the old channeling system? It might be. But we've got more to discover here, because this gets weirder, chat. This gets much weirder. Okay? So, now we grab Killing Blow. Okay? Killing Blow makes us attack faster, that's fine. It also gives us plus 120% melee damage on heavy attack. Now, what you just saw, chat, is that the aimed heavy attack and the normal heavy attack, they were both doing almost the same damage. Occasionally, I was doing different damage. But if they're using basically the same damage, then they should be keying off the same thing. And the only thing that would give us that same value would be the heavy attack, right? Looks like the heavy attack's building a bit of combo too. You see, Screet, you are onto something as well there, but almost, but not quite. So if we go back to here now, you see the... Alright, stealth modifier. I was wondering, that was too high. Hold on a sec. There we are. So that should get rid of the stealth modifier. So if I strike again, we're back to 46 on a normal hit, okay? So we see that Killing Blow hasn't changed the basic attack, okay? And just get rid of that combo. If I do a blocking attack, we see that's 37. So it's not 61, or whatever it was. So it's not like a blocking attack is somehow being accidentally done there. Even a forward blocking one. This one's a bit difficult to do. Let me do it. We see 46. Again, not 61. So, now let's have a look at the heavy attacks. I've given the buff to the heavy attack. Is it initial combo? It's not initial combo. There's no initial combo mods here. So if we go a normal heavy attack, we see 3-2-3, 3-2-3, 3-2-3, 3-2-3. Pretty consistent, right? Now, let's aim cancel it. 147 or 61. We've not gone up. The 147 that we got without Killing Blow is still 147 now, but we are definitely doing heavy attacks. because you see that my combo meter goes away. If I get this combo up, this is where it gets even weirder still. I'm on a 3 times combo. With a heavy attack on a 3 times combo, we get 968. I can farm this up again, just to confirm. Yep, 968. Yeah, that's pretty confirmed. Now let's get a 3 times combo, and do it with the thing that didn't get a buff from the heavy attack mod. And we see 440. It goes up from 147 to 440. And for those of you just wanting a little bit of confirmation there, 147 multiplied by 3 will be 441. Do you take out rounding? It is being tripled. So here's what we got, chat. We've got a heavy attack, which is faster, but doesn't interact with everything the same way as a normal heavy attack, and occasionally has weaker damage hits, or a stronger one. I think that might be a headshot, or something else going on there. Not sure what. So there's a strange other 3-2-3 happening, which is the normal heavy attack hit. On top of this, despite the fact that this faster heavy attack method doesn't seem to be picking up the killing blow bonus, it is still a heavy attack because it's picking up the heavy attack bonus. So that's looking very weird. Double tap is layering a normal one on top of the rapid fire. Not always, Wolvens. Or at least it doesn't seem like it is always, but we can keep trying to try and narrow down what's happening. Not sure I have on that one, Space Gear, I'll be honest. Not sure if I have. Now let's grab some initial combo. Someone did mention that. Let's grab some initial combo, because this will give us a consistent doubling. Yeah, it's strange, Esprit. It's strange. So, now we got this. Oh, my bad. Stealth multiplier. There we go. That should wipe that out. Yeah, there we are. So 646. We are now on the correct heavy attack damage. Fun fact, by the way, if you do it too quick... Someone tried telling me, oh, no, you see that whole regaining combo? It's visual, it's not real. Looks pretty real to me. Yeah, it looks pretty real to me. You need to let the combo recharge. But yeah, 646, that's what we got with the initial combo. So we're getting the constant double damage of what we had earlier. Now let's see if that still works with the blocking version. Okay, the 61 got doubled to 122. It is. So I'm spamming heavy attack with block as fast as I can. And yeah, it seems like it's occasionally doing a double tap with real heavy attacks, isn't it? This is very odd. Yeah, Space Cat, I think you posted that one shortly after the stream where we experienced this very same thing myself. Just accidentally did it and went, what? So we're seeing here that we can do both heavy attacks and not quite heavy attacks. I say not quite because it doesn't interact with the what's it called? Killing blow mod with the damage bonus there, but it does interact with the combo meter. It's very, very strange because this is resetting combo. This aimed attack, which is weaker, is resetting combo. So it is using it up compared to that one. But also notice, if I do a normal heavy attack, watch the combo meter and watch the timing with my heavy attack. Watch this. Hop, and then the heavy attack meter resets, the combo meter. I do the attack, then it resets. Now let me do it aimed. It instantly starts going through. It's a lot faster, so the delay is attached to the end of that attack animation in some way. So it registers it is meant to be that duration of attack, or at least the game recognizes the attack as finished. Because with normal heavy attacks, you can actually chain together 2 before it resets the combo meter. I can't do that 3 times. It'll reset before the 3rd one hits. But this one, I can't delay it. It instantly starts doing it. Instantly. So I don't get to chain together 2 heavy attacks for the bonus damage twice. Is this Gunblade specific? I'm using Gunblade here for demonstration just because of the ease of the test. To verify what's happening, but let's try another weapon. What are we looking at? We're looking at, strangely dark matter, what appears to be a not quite heavy attack. An animation cancelled heavy attack that doesn't follow heavy attack rules, but isn't a normal attack either. Something weird's going on. Glaives have an entirely different way of using their heavy attacks, so if we can animation cancel that, I doubt it'll be useful anyway. Oh, welcome, Joe. Let's try Broken War. You know, everyone's favourite sword to actually get bored of. Yeah, let's just go with this for the moment. Reset that. Make sure I'm not doing too much damage with a slash. Oh no, that's quite a bit. Let me get a different weapon, because I don't want to mess with the builds. Let me get one I don't really use. I'm doing alright, thank you, Joe. Hope you're doing well today on this fine Easter Sunday. Let's grab this basic sword. I probably don't have multiple builds. There we go, that's going to be fine. Let's grab just a random stance. That'll do. I don't remember if it's the right one or not. I'll just go with it. So. Oh, okay. So, here's normal heavy attacks. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. As I mentioned on the video I put out just yesterday, heavy attacks have 2 moves, even though for some reason it only shows 1 on the stance mod. But if I aim, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and we're skipping that wind up. Now this is quite a bit of movement to it, so it's going to be a bit difficult to reliably test, but let's give it a try. Let's see the hits we get. It's got a knockdown to it. Of course it's got a knockdown to it. We might need a different weapon. 411, 961. But I think I hit the head there. 392, 392. Oh, she's dead. She's just going to despawn on there now. 392, 392, 392, 392. So it's consistent that, but if a normal heavy attack, 411. 411 and 196 follow through. So if I aim, I'm definitely getting a weaker heavy attack. This one's not as much weaker, but it is weaker. And strangely, this is when I didn't have any mods on. This is no mods. It's saving the stance. This is getting weirder. This is getting weirder and weirder, chat. Chocodeka, the Railjack ones didn't exist at the time. They just straight up didn't exist. Okay. Yeah, I can see the speed up Space Cat, but the thing is what's actually going on with the damage? Are we losing damage for that same speed up? Let's go Killing Blow on here again. Hello, Raimondo. We're doing right. We're doing some testing of a very weird mechanic that we've accidentally stumbled across. And, yeah. Probably so we can't abuse animation cancelling. But here's the thing is, why is it even there then, Rogue Demon? If they can program the damage to detect the animation cancel, why is there even an animation cancel in the first place? They can program that out too. Alright, didn't want that humble one there. So, if I do a heavy attack, you see nice and quick, and it deals 906. Let's retest that a few times. 863, okay, were they still getting up or something? 863. 863, okay, that 906 was... 863. I didn't see that hit. 863 and a 432, so that's a follow through. 863. 863. Okay, I'm pretty certain we can just say 863 here. So, now aimed 906? Okay, oh yeah, they've still got the wind up to it, so I'm gonna have to try and chain this somehow. Come on. 906, 863. Now that is odd. That one is gaining the benefit of killing blow. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely no reduction in that, chat. There is definitely no reduction. What would I say is a good reason to come back into the game after 2 years? Raymundo, if you enjoy Warframe, come back to the game and enjoy Warframe. If you don't enjoy it, there's nothing I can say that will convince you otherwise. I'm not trying to sell you the game. It's up to you. If you enjoy it, play it. And if you don't enjoy it, don't play it. It's not like it's something you have to sign up to like a job. 900 head might be ahead. That's the thing though, Space Cadets. I saw 1,000 something from a headshot. Yeah, 1,726. Yo, Raymondo, thank you very much for your subscription with Prime though, my dude. Cheers. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy your lovely new blue badge, your emotes to go with it, and if you're on the Discord as well, you'll have connection to the supporter T-Lounge, my dude. This is weird. This is very, very weird. I'm not sure what's going on here, to be quite honest with you. I do know, however, Mr. Frank Archer, welcome to the channel as well. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Cheers. Oh. 2 of you have now got yourselves a lovely new blue badge. Welcome. You lurk on YouTube? Oh, fair do, my dude. Fair do. Hello, Poopy. How you doing? Try it with a pennant, compare the slash sticks. We could do. Could do, yeah. This, what's confusing me is that I tested it with the Gunblade because it was a simple, easy test. The range attacks are easy to check on. And now we got something which is defying what the Gunblade was showing. Because these are faster attacks with no damage loss. What's the best character in the game? There is no best character in the game. There is no best one because different characters have different roles, different attributes, different things they are good at and bad at. So there is no best character in the game. Oh, for farming? Well, what are you farming? If you're trying to get resources, what are you trying to farm? Yo, Quintus, giving out 5 subs in the channel here. Quintus, my dude, giving out to Raynuva, Marco Polo 787, to Jenemy, to Tiz the Liz, and to Sly 500. Quintus, thank you once again, my dude. Cheers. Would you look at that? You're at 145 gifted at this point, dude. Wow. That's a lot. That's more than a lot. Nice. Perhaps the damage calculation takes into consideration the wind-up time. That's the thing, we're removing some of the wind-up time. And not by the mod, I mean by doing the animation cancelling. So, I don't know. Is it time for the next Euro 80 format? Oh god, Quintus, please no. No, Quintus. Quintus. We already have 2 Umbrals on Eurali, okay? For those of you who don't know what Quintus has done, in cohort with others here... Oh, that's a frame, not a weapon. This is what Quintus has done, along with others.
Right, Doc.
Quintus and others have added in a... just take off some mods. Well, to the end, just so I don't lose them. So Quintus and crew has done this. We've got an Ore Reformer on here. Quintus was a 650 bits. Are you ready for type? No, Quintus, no. No. Ore Reformer, and we've got 2 Umbral Formers.
You're
Okay,
all right,
Quintus. Quintus. How much more do we really need on here? Okay? How much more do we really need on here? Thank you for the 500
You're
bits as
all
well.
right,
Say, come on,
Doc.
we can do it. No. No, 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 no. Animatic, don't. No. Did I hear you ready former? No. We don't need any more former on this build. It's fine. It's fine. We do not need to put any more former onto this Eurali. Cheers for the bits, guys. I absolutely appreciate it. But what? Probably Space Cadet, yeah. You gambled on anything else? That was the winner. Last prediction. No, Rogue Demon, we do not need any more former on this. Certainly not any more Umbral Formers, okay? The last times these were added were when we hit level 5 hype trains. No. 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 It's not a completed level 5 hype train, and we're not adding any more Umbral Formers to it because no one else here joins you on that crazy quest to turn her into the most formed frame in the universe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Quintus with another 1,000 bits. Thank you very much on that one there. Save time for Umbral Former, time for Eurali? No, we're fine. And Adamatic with 5 gifted subs as well, out to Solidor Prime, Shaka, to Surfcutter, Scyfang, and Manarkin. It might happen, might it, chat? It might. We'll see. We'll see. Whilst that finishes its crazy little animation, I'm going to keep giving this a go. Oh, wait. Need to do the thing. There we are. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on with this heavy attack business. We are partway through the level 5. We are partway through it. Oh, not again. Quintus, I've mentioned before now, this is from Twitch's side. So Twitch just basically, when a hype train is completed or however they handle it behind the scenes, it has some kind of auto adjustment going on. So I'm not sure exactly how they calculate it. All they show me on my side is what activates a hype train. They don't actually tell me how much more beyond that. So yeah. I don't know, to be honest. I've looked through the settings. The only setting I can change is how hard it is to start a hype train. But that's all I know on that one, my dude. I don't know if it's based on the number of people that have to get involved or anything like that. I genuinely have tried looking through it and they give me nothing. You, on the other hand, do give me something. So thank you very much for the 500 bits, Quintus. I appreciate it. Cheers, dude. Can't do anything with $3? I mean, no pressure, but I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you. Do I think the Valkyrie Deluxe skin will be free? I don't see any reason why it would be free, Poopy. No. I don't see any reason why it would be free. Here's an hydrate. Do I have a good build for Chroma? Mostly people don't really use Chroma these days for a lot of stuff. Like, it's just kind of gone the way of the dodo as Chroma, as he's been leveled out of existence, mostly. Pretty much, the build that's left for Chroma is press 4 next to Profit Taker at the end. That's pretty much it. Quintus. Oh no. Quintus, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs. Going out to Somi, Pendragon at 55555, Vanzant C. Joe WD, to Gambit Mech, to Listen Louder 22, Flaming Shadow, Hollow Tones, Infinite Mind, and Arsonly. And that is a fully level 5 hype train. God damn it, Quintus. Right, okay, well, I mean, fair enough, Quintus. I mean, let me see. With the subs, a sub is like the equivalent to like 500 bits. Each sub is, isn't it? In terms of the cost of getting it. So I figured it's probably something to do with that. But in any case, wow. Testing indeed complete. Yikes. Alright. Alright, those of you who contributed to that there. So, as we've done previously, okay, those of you who've contributed to the train, and it's not over yet, so if you do want to get your vote in, you're welcome to do so. But let's see, so we've got Adamatic, we've got Quintus. Earlier on as well, we had, it was Mr. Frank Archer and Raymondo Chan with their primes who also kicked off that hype train. So you guys get to vote between yourselves. Plus, if anyone else joins in before the hype train is conducted. You guys get to choose. What are we doing? And is it to Euralia or to something else? I open it up to you guys. You hit the level 5. I acknowledge that. You get to choose. Whilst you have a think on that, I am going to... I'm going to see what else we can edit here that might add to our test. Is there any other heavy attack stuff I can test with? I wouldn't really go that far at Slope. I wouldn't. No.
You're alright, Doc.
Rogue Demon, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Appreciate it, dude. Cheers. Okay, any heavy stuff we can test with that's direct damage? Don't think there is there? Ooh. There's something we can check. Does it count as lifesteal? Lifesteal on the heavy attack. Does it count for that? We can test that with Garuda. Alright, trains concluded. Animalic, Rogue Demon, Quintus, and sorry, I've lost the names again. There's a lot on the chat here. Now that was Raymondo Chan and Mr. Frank Archer. What are you saying? What we doing to what frame? What we doing to what frame? I'm even saying my vote's for Uranial Hydroid Umbra. Oh dear. Oh dear. You're welcome, Evie. Glad you appreciate it. I did see there was requests from yourself and a few others actually over on the Discord, plus plenty of requests for the same over on YouTube. So yeah, it was about time. I know, I'm giving them the opportunity, Space Cadet. I'm giving the opportunity to say anything other than Umbrella. Okay. Okay, yep. It's pretty unanimous, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We'll finish up this test here, and then we'll go reform Urayli. Again. What is the obsession with Urayli? Alright. We'll get to that in a sec. Normal heavy attack, 863. Normal heavy attack, 863. Aimed heavy attack, 863. Yeah, it doesn't change the damage despite the fact we are aim cancelling it. So, now let's lose some health. There we go. Normal heavy... Like carrier healing... Oh god, that carrier. So, normal heavy attack does get me to 175. Okay. Aimed heavy. Oh, it got me more. That's a funky one. What is... Okay, well, it's definitely a type of heavy attack. There's no going about it. Killing Blow is interacting weirdly on the Gunblade. I think that might just be a bug in itself, but we are animation cancelling this. Alright. Let's not put it off. I want to put it off, but let's not put it off. You guys... Three Umbral Former into Urayli. I'm gonna have to ask CE if anyone else has actually done this. I'm gonna see if they dare to let me know, because what? She's basically Umbra now. I mean, better. Plenty of you here know what I think about Umbra. I only got this like a week ago. I mean, are you guys sure? Like, you know, we haven't got the Exodus adapter on here yet, you know? Exodus adapter? Get that extra mod slot on? Did you want to do that? Or maybe put it onto Hydroid Prime? We could do literally anything else than this. Quintus, Animalic, Rogue Demon, any of you. Do it. Eight Umbra. No, Beard. No. This is the limit of Umbrals on Urayli. She can't take any more. There aren't any more Umbral mods. All right. We got the 13 extra capacity. Triple Umbral Former Urayli, guys. Triple Umbral Former Urayli. Well, now I gotta level her up. Yep, now I gotta level her up. That's gotta happen. So I'm gonna have to get onto that right now. How are we gonna do this today? I'm heading down to the sanctuary. I'm heading down to the Sanctuary. I want this leveled ASAP. If you want to join me on leveling up over on Sanctuary Onslaught, you're welcome to do so, guys. Send a message to me here in game, the Engineer. Let me know you want to join the squad. I'll bring you in. We'll get this leveled up. Heaven help us. Once again, the depressed lily pad taking everything from me. Science said it couldn't be done. No, science said it shouldn't be done. Quintus didn't care. Quintus didn't care. Better uranium than Hydroid? Honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure. Because we already had the two of them here. Oh man, imagine being able to save Umbral Form as free space. Man, that sure would be nice, yeah. Imagine hang on, wait. I have a very important question to ask. We'll come back to you, Rayleigh. Wait a second. I have more Umbral Form in Eurali than my main Warframe. My main Warframe. Lavos. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. I need to. What have you done to me? What? I'm just gonna go level her up. Yep, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. It's okay. We're just gonna go level her up. We got beard. We got time. We got EV. We're just gonna go level up this frame. I'm gonna use my MR30 power to go into Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. We're just gonna go level her up. How could I? Silver Helix. I was powerless at this point. You saw the train. Or maybe you didn't, but you might have just got here. But yeah. This is beyond me. This is entirely chat. This is Quintus, Animalic, the rest of y'all there. Yeah, that is the Rogue Demon. That is on Mr. Frank Archer, Raymondo Chan, a whole lot of them. What is that shit? What was that? What was that pink shit? Good God. As my Grendel be giving out fashion advice now. This day is getting worse and worse. Race on a bike. This is supposed to be Easter. What is this? This is a gift to no one. It looked like the texture didn't load. I'm fairly certain the texture did load. That's the horrible bit. Default textures in Warframe are just replace everything with Excalibur. Even Sentinel skins for some reason. That was something else. Like, that was straight out of a texture glitch from, you know, your old school Source Engine stuff. Sorry about that, gentlemen. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Although I do notice you got a gifted subscription a moment ago, gentlemen. So there is that. You know, you get to arrive in time to receive a subscription. That's a thing. If Easter Wino Bunny ears, you didn't ask for bunny ears, Quintus. You asked for an Umbral Former. If you wanted bunny ears, you should have asked for bunny ears. You know? I mean, who do you have to blame for that other than yourself? Hmm? Too busy thinking about if you could to wonder if you should. Yeah. When's the Urali video coming out? When Britain rejoins the single market. Yeah. I'll bring it out then. That's about as political as this channel's gonna get. Salty? Me? No. I'm not salty about putting more Umbral Former into this depressed lily pad than I have my favourite Warframe. No. No. Rogue Demon, I'll let you Google that one. I'll let you Google that one, because that's as political as this channel's going to get. But no, I'm not salty. How anyone could think that? What would possibly make me look salty right now? No. Hello, Natural Cyborg. We're just leveling up Urayli after her 3rd Umbral Former. You heard that right. You heard that right. Yeah, this is a pretty good secondary for Urayli, because you don't really need to aim, which is good, because she wants you to keep moving on this bouncy surfboard. She's only level 10, goddammit. Snake Raider, that's not how it works. That's not what that button's for. No, no, no. That's... No. You just get 2035. That's what that one does. I'm just going to shoot the enemy through the floor. Sod it. I'm Urayli. What are you going to do? Who's going to shout at the depressed lily pad for shooting through the floor? Yeah. I'm not sure I could ever recommend Umbral Former and Urayli. And you know, this... I just realised, if I ever do actually make a video on Urayli, if I ever do, I'm now going to have to build a 2nd Urayli, a 3rd Urayli actually, because the 2nd one went to the helmet. I'm going to have to build a 3rd Urayli, just so I can put some proper formula on for demonstrating actual workable builds. Because there is no way in hell I am ever doing a guide for Urayli that shows, by the way, 3 Umbral Formers. No. This is what you've done to me. Silver Helix, I wish I had that opportunity. I really wish. But that... I have no power in this decision. I have no power in it. At least her component parts don't come from, like, actual K-Drive races. Imagine if they made it where Urayli's parts came from K-Drive races, rather than, you know, the new lab they added to the dojo. They could have done that. So I just count my lucky stars that is not the case. I mean, I'm sure there's at least one workable build on Urayli, you know? Maybe. Possibly. Somewhere. Somehow. Flexing Umbral Formers in Urayli. Honestly, I don't know it's much of a flex at this point. Pretty sure that's not a flex. That is reason to get committed. Space Get, depends on how long ago you sent it. I have been answering as many messages as I can see to respond to. If you've been missing all of my responses, well, that's something else. You did miss my response to the last one. I've got enough salt in his blood to contest the seawater you already crawled out of. I did miss that one. But yeah. Yeah, it's a thing, isn't it, basically? It's a thing. Clearly my main? No. No. If we head on over to here, we go to profile, okay? Eventually. Slowly, surely. Sometime this year. Don't crash. Thank you. We go to equipment, Lavos. Lavos is my main Warframe, okay? Verified by the game itself, Lavos is my main. I will not hear otherwise. Salt water is fun to drink. Ooh. Oh no. Good. Only time I ever drink salt water is if I'm trying to prevent a mouth ulcer from happening. Soon to be Urayli? Nope, 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 not happening. Nope. Not happening. I'm just going to be raining down Spore Laser shots, get this up to level 30, and we're going back to a normal goddamn Warframe. Like Grendel. Oberon. I mean, I have more Former in Lavos than I do in Urayli. It's just, Urayli has more Umbrals. Somehow. I might just put another Umbral into Lavos just to even it out. Yeah, I might end up just doing that, just to even it out again, for my own sanity. I mean, Lavos doesn't need 3 Umbrals. Hell, some people say he doesn't need 2, but I like having the 2 in him. It does make modding him that bit easier. Will they ever sell Umbral Former for plat? No idea. If they did, I imagine I might run out of plat if chat had their way. Oh, Tasty Soups, I'll pop you into the queue. You're not the only one looking for some Fairy Grundle action. Yeah, 2 Umbral Former on Lavos is a good investment, I'd say. I know some people are like, oh, wait for the Prime, wait for the Prime. The Prime's going to be years away. You can get more Umbral Former. They come around on a cycle now. God, not leveled. Really, Zers? Oh. Picture.
Good evening, Smile.
Good evening to you as well. Thank you very much for resubscribing on to 7 months now. Cheers. Oh. There we go, my dude. Once again, you got your golden badge to go with it. And you get to enjoy some Urali action at the moment. Yeah. Natural Cyborg, yes. You can farm in any planet so long as you use the right Granum Crown. So you need Tier 1 Crown, Tier 2 Crown, and Tier 3 Crown, but it doesn't matter what planet you use them on, just as long as you have the correct crowns for the correct part. I don't know why I'm shooting over here. Nothing's spawned here. There they are. How are we leveling? 29. We're nearly there, chat. We're nearly there. Oh, we can finally be out of here. 29. Come on. I realized that once again I forgot that I could go down to the Relay Blessing and give myself more affinity. Oops. I do play this game, I promise you. I do know how to level things. At least I have an affinity booster. Alright, we should be... Yep, we're leveled. Alright, cool. We can get out of here, chat. We're done. Given this depressed lily pad leveling up, we can return the microwave lettuce back to the shelf it came from. We're all good to go. Back onto the heavy attack weirdness testing. You're welcome to stay, Evie. You're welcome to stay. As I say, I'm going to get back to the heavy attack animation cancel testing because there's some very weird stuff going on there and I want to know the details. Snake Raider, no. 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 Shelf-stored microwave lettuce. That is Urali, yeah. Beard, that is Urali in a nutshell. So, yeah. Alright. They're heading out. Or rather, Evie's heading through. I don't know what Time and Beard are going to do, but I am heading out. GG's. 1 Urali fully re-leveled. And, yeah. That's a thing. I'm just going to go sit in the corner now. Cry. There we are. Sit. Oh, damn it.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Umbrali. Yep. She is officially and fully Umbrali now. If I could rename a Warframe, I would rename her to Umbrali. Oh boy. And we got some Ven kids standing, whatever. Alright then. Time Reaper, Beardface, thank you very much. Oh, let's pop on out of there, and Evie as well. Evie's still down there. That still helped all the same. Let's switch back over to our testing. I'm going to go grab Ivara. I know there's some requests for Grendel at the moment. Jesus, we're now on to 3 requests for Grendel. I want to finish up the testing with a frame that I can actually see with, and then we'll get on to doing some actual gameplay with a Fairy Grendel. Don't you guys? We will get onto that. If you have less than 100% strength for Octavia, does a 4 turn into a damage debuff? No. No, in fact, let's grab Octavia for the testing, just so I can demo that as well for you. Let's see. Do any of these have that negative strength? Here we go. Negative strength, we got 40%. I got rid of it before. Sorry, I'll just make it's like I don't care. I got enough plat for it. So, overextended. And you see the damage multiplier, it goes from 0.25 to 2 down to 0.1 to 0.8 times. So the actual buff is reduced, but it doesn't actually reduce your total damage, no. Because otherwise even the base version would reduce your damage, and that's just not right. I don't know, just the amount of buff it gives is a lot less. Yeah, won't make you damage, 10% of what it normally is. No, that's not happening. Alright, let's take that off of you. Thank you very much. Let's grab... let's see. What melee can we try with? Let's try with a shield egg. Do I have an empty slot? Whatever, I'll make one. There we go. Let's try with a shield egg and see what we get from there. Now, what's its crit chance? If I go True Steel... Let me just do the check on that. That went up by about 37, so that'd be 90, 105. Yeah, 105% crit, that's fine. That'll be fine for a heavy attack. Not even rank 5 event, kids? Yup. Sounds good to me.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks.
I mean, Snake Raider, I have a fashion frame. We spent time on that fashion. A shield egg glitch sounds like they got electrocuted? I see what you mean, yeah. Yeah. Snake Raider say, hurts on a personal level to see plat used without a second thought. Snake Raider. After I completed the Wave Rider quest and discovered that Eurades parts were locked behind the Vent Kid lab being built in the Clan Dojo, I rush built that lab. You can look up how much plat that was if you want to, but suffice to say, just grabbing a new loadout slot is not the worst of it. Not the worst of it at all. Besides, I got it to spare. It's fine. He's cool. All right. Yep, that's a pretty slow hammer. It is apparently white, yellow with a hot pink tail. My fashion choices, as ever, very questionable. And it has an exceedingly slow heavy attack, as we see there. Very slow. So now let's try that with the animation cancel. I need to switch to full melee. Ooh, now would you? Look at that. There is apparently some glitchiness to it. I need to get it just right. No. No. Come on. Alright, I'm spamming the button to try and figure out where the point is, but it still occasionally doesn't skip the charge up, so that's a bit weird. And now it's just not doing it. Now it's not blocking. Wait, I've lost it. Can we block, please? It's not blocking anymore. I'm pressing the button. I am pressing the button.
And another month has passed.
Zocker, thank you very much for your subscription. Once again at 8 months there now, my dude. Another month indeed has passed. Cheers on that. Oh. Thank you very much, my dude. This is broke. Will this fix it? Hey, that fixed it. Alright, cool. Yeah, you know it's bad when I manage to break blocking. I'm wearing suspenders? No, it's my jacket's open. It's hot in here today, so my jacket's open. Actually, it's getting hotter in here. Oh, okay. Must just be me. Hey, Esprit, same page, same page. Anyway, that aside, so heavy attack, holding aim, yeah, spamming it, and we do get that super swing going on, yeah. Okay, so let's bring out our testing heavy gunners. Let me only grab one, just so we don't get follow through attacks and whatnot, confusing things. Just one heavy gunner will be fine. So, normal hit. 138. Reconfirm. Yep, 138. We also get a slam because it is a slam attack, so some slam radial. 138 or 102. Or 51. Oh, was I hitting the headshot? That's what it was. Yeah, 51 is actually the hit. I come in with a... Yeah, 51's the hit. I was just getting a headshot, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay. Or maybe that's the crit. Oh, no, yeah, that's going to be crit, isn't it? Alright, it's cool. So, wait for that to go. Wait for it to lose the heat effect. Cool. I have not got an OnlyFans, no. Sweetie Bun Bun, cheers. Thank you. So, one heavy attack. Gives it a lifted status. That's going to be annoying. God. But it did 414. Let's retest that. 207's that. Okay, which one's the consistent one? 207 with a heat proc. Damn it. Damn it, we'll have to wait for that to burn out. Hello, Renuva. Welcome back. Alright, give that another smack. 207. Okay, so 207 is the typical one. The higher one was just me getting a orange crit, I guess. I don't know if it actually showed me that. Yeah. Oh, that lifted status is going to be annoying for testing on this one. Alright then. Now let's try the spam. Is it me or did that do more damage? Oh, she's stuck. Well, that's a dead heavy gunner. Yep. she gave up. She was fed up. Okay, so that was weird. Let me yeah. Holding aim. 828. That must have been a headshot crit. Oh, and that one's dead as well. It's out of the map. This is really hard to test. Look at this. They're just going to die now. 3, 2, 1, dead. Yep. That really makes more... That makes it even more difficult to test these things. I'm going to switch to a different weapon. This... what's a good heavy attack for testing that isn't a gunblade? Stance won't change my heavy attack, Esprit. Let's try the Distressor. Let's try that one. Let's switch to a non-build. Okay, I need to make... Okay. Thank you. Let's give this one a try then. What's a heavy attack like? That should be okay. That should be okay. It's a bit of a jump forwards to it, but we can work with that. Let me see if it does any kind of status. There is a guaranteed slash. Not the greatest, but actually no, we can test slash. That could be okay. Just confirm. Is it guaranteed? Yeah. That's going to be guaranteed. Okay. And we're getting 268 on the slash procs. You know what? That's measurable. Compare that and then hit again. Okay, looks like we got a crit in there as well. That's fine. So 268, 804 for crit and not crit. Now if we hold aim, what's it going to look like? Okay, so it allows you to kind of move forwards as you're doing it. So let's chain these together. 268. Yeah, it is maintaining the same damage. Okay. Okay, we're getting there, chat. We're getting there. We can have a look at Stacker and Chrono in a sec. But I think we're nailing what's happening here. Let's get Killing Blow. Zoka, we're testing aim-cancelled heavy attacks because they look to be fonky. They look to be fonky is the way I can put it. Oh. Away, Foreman. So yeah, that has sped up, and we're still getting the animation cancel on the aim. This is it without the animation cancel. Although it's not that much faster now, I look at it. At least not with this weapon, no. Might just be gunblades? Well, it's still... Here's the thing, Rogue Drone. Sorry, Rogue Demon. Drones are even lying. Rogue Demon. It's wonky one way or the other. Either it's wonky in that everything aside from gunblades has a sped up heavy attack that is just a heavy attack but faster, in which case gunblades have a weird bug where it isn't the same, or there is in fact a medium heavy attack. Either way, we got funkiness going on. I just want to know what that funkiness is. Will the ghoul saw be weird? Oh, goddamn, what? The ghoul saw could be anything, let's be honest now. That's its own weapon, literally. Alright, we hit it. Slash proc 5891. Is it going to kill it? God damn it. Alright, Ma, I need a new one. Let's go get a new one. There we go. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Let me test normal heavy attack first, actually. Normal heavy attack. 1768. Okay. God, these things are going to die so easily. So, 1768. Let's do this. Let's get some chaining. Oh, we got 589. We've got a much weaker slash proc in there. No, wait, that's just lack of crits, isn't it? Yeah, that's just lack of crits. Yeah, that's what it was. It was crits. Never mind. 589, 1768. Let me just divide between 1768 divided by 589 is 3. I'm going to find that the crit multiplier on this is 3, aren't I? Crit multiplier 3. Yeah, no, it's just crits. Never mind. Alright, so let's summarize what we've learned here so far, chat. Let me summarize. Slash damage over time crits. The yellow that we're seeing there is because it's also an inactive enemy. So it's giving it the stealth color, but it's not giving it the stealth modifiers because DE patched that. So we're fine. We're fine. But yeah, let me bring up a summary of as to where we're at so far then, chat. Let me just switch this around on my screen here. Grab ourselves a notepad, because we love a notepad in this, don't we? We love bringing out the notepad. So, let's just give us a decent font on here. This is what we've learned so far, chat. So, heavy attack, animation cancelling. What we've got? Aiming and spamming heavy attacks is giving us faster heavy attacks. They are heavy attacks for the purposes of combo, healing on life strike, and killing blow. However, gunblades use a weaker version partway between heavy and normal attacks. This is what we see so far. You see the high crit on the Foreman? I think it's because I've got a ribbon on it. Yeah. Because if you look at the top, I've actually got 115% crit chance as well. So, you know, it's doing quite a bit there, goats. Comic Sans font, best font? Snake Raider? No. No. Anyone here use the hounds you get from Sisters of Parvus? Probably not after the guide I did on them. Yeah. But this is where we're at. So, what am I missing so far, chat? We've seen that heavy attacks with slow, lumbering weapons, like, for example, the Kuva Shield Egg, was made a lot faster. Whereas for something like the Distrezor Prime, which already has a fast one, it didn't seem to make that much of a difference doing the aim cancel spam. For the Gunblades, there was some weirdness going on of multi-types. There's some additional kind of not quite heavy attack going on there. We got some weird stuff going on. And you know what's really annoying about that, chat? It's because it's inconsistent. I'm probably going to end up checking every single weapon category. Which is infuriating, to be honest. Now, I don't know if this is really going to be all that useful because spamming heavy attacks isn't really a done thing anyway. But, yeah. We may be onto something here. Now, there are various weapons where you want to be using lots of heavy attacks. I think the next one, because gunblades, you want to use lots of heavy attacks, but they're weird. Glaives, you use heavy attacks, but they're thrown, so it doesn't really work the same way. So the next one is Warfans. Next one is Warfans. Warfrans? Warfans. Okay? Now, Warfans is not the spin-off of Warframe's OnlyFans, no. They are a weapon, I assure you. So let's have a look what happens there. Raynuva, if you could get Scientia onto that would be interesting. That would be interesting. You finished all the accuracy numbers after my video? Oh, thanks, Raynuva. Good to know on that one there, yeah. Warfans are weird as hell? They are weird as hell, and that's why we're going to test them next. Because Warframe physics? Well, I want to know better than that, to be honest. I want to know better than that. Alright, so, let's break this. Don't know what it was, I'm killing it. It's fine. Okay then, so. Heavy attack at this distance, can I get a consistent hit? 1064 slash. Okay, let's try that again. No. I don't think we're going to be able to do a consistent test on this one. Are we to get 1064 again? I just don't know how we're going to be certain that it's working. Why are they two separate numbers? It was the same attack! Why are they two separate numbers? It's many hits? It is many hits, but then it combines them into one slash proc because it's simultaneous. But then... God damn it. Okay, so we're doing well, guys. We're doing well. Maybe Mag Bubble? Mag will make it where there's loads of hits, right? I don't think that's going to work. We can give it a look, but... I mean, honestly, Rogue Demon, if that's the reason, it annoys me. Wait, we've got multiple over there. Let's kill and respawn one. I'll do. Did you spawn? What? You don't like standing on corpses anymore? Honestly, you can't get the heavy gunners these days. Oh, cowards. Anyway, Mag Bubble. That did a hell of a lot more than I was expecting. That just killed it. I think... let's try that again, chat. Oh. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let me throw it low then. Try and avoid the headshot. Right then, well, you know, they say Rome wasn't built in a day and science wasn't conducted in an hour. Okay. Would I rather lose a single tick of damage for the damage to sink into one number or max damage all the way? I'd rather it just, a single attack, create a single tick, you know, that'd be great for me. Just code it together. Like, seriously? Alright then, okay, so Quassus, I'm ruling that out. Do we have other Warfans? I was going to say, that's going to have Warframe in the name, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, Warfan, the only other one I can get a hold of right now will be the Gunson. I am not going to buy the Gunson. Anyway, it's got a load of blades, so that's probably just going to throw a load again as well, isn't it? But, yeah. Nice, Natural Cyber. You enjoy that? Was it unmodded? Yeah, that was unmodded. This is absolutely completely unmodded. Not even a stance, as much as that wouldn't make a difference here. And that's not even mag BS happening, I don't think. That's just headshot BS, you know? Okay, might be some mag BS going on as well. Yeah, it's going to be some mag BS. Okay, is mag amplifying that damage then? I've forgotten that ability. Oh, yeah, there is a damage multiplier. Okay, there is a damage multiplier. So if I long range this, can I nail this? Okay, that was pathetic. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh god, they're all broken up. But that killed it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I don't have the Arum Spinosa. I should really get around to farming that one, but I don't have it yet. Get some more of this. Grab you. Flat. That do be killing. That do be killing. So yeah, War fans plus mag equals win. You know what? You know what? Okay. We're just messing around here, but I'm curious now. I'm curious. If we do a little bit of modding. Yeah, that looks like a little bit. Let's go with that one. So we do a little bit of modding. We run with that one there. This mag build should do the trick. Yeah, no, yeah, we'll work with it. Whatever. It's fine. And we spawn not a heavy gunner, but a whole bunch of them. There we go. You, and you. There we are. Just a nice mix of them, you know. Give them friends. Give them a bit of diversity. You've got to have some diversity in Warframe. Wait, can we... There we go. Ah! Is it me or is it kind of lacking any real punch through to make this work? Yeah, I feel like punch through is missing there. It's getting some work done, it's just not a hell of a lot of it. Although when the mag bubble pops, then it, you know, yeah, that happens. But yeah, I mean, that's not quite, you know, what I was hoping for there, to be quite honest with you. That is not what I was hoping for. It's like, one thing I've never actually tried, but I've wanted to try. I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens. Supplement it with a little gas or electric? I could do that. It probably won't get through the armor. I could try it. That didn't seem to do what I hoped. Yeah, it looks cool, but it's not doing it. Although, they did die. Oop, okay. How does Tenet Scythe interact with the mag bubble? You know, that's a good question as well. You know what? Whilst we're here, let's give that a look in. Let's give that a look in. Tenet Scythe, you say? That's the one that throws out the energy blade? No? No, wait, it's not this one then. Is it Tenet Scythe or Tenet... Or did you mean another Tenet weapon entirely? Am I missing something here? There we are. Oh, spin heavy. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I'm down to always keep testing stuff, guys. You know, like that's literally the channel. Test, do videos, make everyone that much more amazing. Ah, there we go. Yes, cool. Alright, fair enough, Rainover. Cheers. Let's bubble them up. Swing one, swing two. Well, it did drag it in. Not sure if it's doing what we want it to do, but it is going in. Yeah. Swing. Oh, did that even get there? Yeah, no, nah. Zenistar disc? Do I even have Zenistar? Projectile lasts longer at higher combo? Ah, okay, okay. We can look into that in a sec. So far, it's not looking amazing, but you never know. You never know. Alright, you take care then, goats. There we are. Give them a good old bundle up. This one, is it heavy attack? Well, that's a bit different. What is happening here? Is it orbiting at something? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a thing. Okay. I didn't expect it to explode. Yeah, let me check the modding. Let me check the modding. Maybe I didn't have... What is that, Ken? Okay, yeah, let me try this again, but with some modding, you know? We can't expect everything to be one-shotting without mods. Let's put some mods onto here, shall we? So we'll go for you. We'll go for some combo, initial combo, because it is a heavy attack, so I imagine that's going to help us. If not, let me know now before I make a fool of myself. Let's see. I can throw in some Fever Strike, just loads of elemental damage. Why not? Let's get some crits on there. Let's get some Organ Shatter in the business, and let's get some Gladiator Might as well. Looking good. Let's get a little bit of Cold on here. Turn that into Viral. Yeah, that should do. Alright, kill these, reset. Try again. Alright then. Up. Ready. Yup. Well, it's doing something. I can't say it seems to be doing a lot, but it's doing something. Yeah. We got them. Look at that. Look at how neat that is. Oh, wow. I got them packed in like sardines. This is a perfect grouping. Look at that. I genuinely have never seen that before. Alright then. So what if I do this without mag? Well, that's a bit shit. Yeah, it does look like something's just kind of breaking down, doesn't it? Oh, don't bounce off them, yeah. Right. Ah, that's close enough. But yeah, you know what, that's just disappointing. Alright, never mind. Yawn, 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 yawn. Goodbye, Zenith. Oh, one thing I can check as well whilst we're here is aim cancel heavy attack. Well, you can aim cancel heavy attack with it. For better or for worse, you can. I don't know how useful that's going to be to anyone, but it's a thing, yeah. Alright, someone mentioned Nataruk. I've seen where this actually goes, but I want to do it. I want to do it. Bane of Corpus? No. In here, thank you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all want to see it? I want to see it. Bubble them up. Yeah, it's kind of getting some work done. That's kind of getting some work done, chat. It's even more fun with Zarta's Whisper? I can imagine it would, yeah. And, yeah, jobs are good. The other ones I didn't hit were the ones hiding at the back there, because they didn't get the bubble, because I hit the front one like a muppet. Oh, don't be like this. Come on. Whatever. Anything is good with Mag Bubble? Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. I'm not rebuying that. Do I have one in here? God damn it. Fine, normal Bratton. Challenge accepted. Normal Bratton, no thingamajiggy on it. We'll go Thracian, we'll go Prime Cryo rounds. Oh, we've run out of capacity. Alright, let's do it. Stug? Do I even have the Stug? I don't. Nope. Thank God for that. Anyway. Alright, Mag. Apparently you can make this good. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not really, I mean, I'm not dying to them, partly because, you know, they're not active AI at the moment, but... Yeah, I'm gonna be more successful just kind of spamming this. That kind of gets the work done. I'm out of energy. That was a mess. I didn't mean to do that. I've broken the explosion that's going to come now. Woo! God damn it, they're too split up. Well, I've broken it. Let's get rid of these guys. There we go. Didn't know Mag could Grendel vomit? Yeah, no, it's pretty close, yeah. Yeah. Did I stack some? Stack some what? Yeah, let's get this in position again. Let's just do a good old Spore Lacer. You know? And this isn't even properly stacked. Yeah, it would be nice if Pull interacts with the bubble more effectively, but that just kind of made a mess. That just made a mess. You think saw some gunners standing on top of each other? Honestly, would not surprise me in the end there, Mannequin. Would not surprise me. You'll have to double check on the replay on that one though. I doubt I'd be able to recreate it even if I tried. Even if it existed. Yeah, no one's standing on anyone's head there. Back into the bubble with you. Come on. And you. Wait. No. No! In! No! In the bubble. Come on. God damn it. That'll do. That'll do. Wait. Screw this place. Pull works on enemies behind Mag. It seems to be just a bit behind. So, like, if I stand here... Nope. But if I stand here... Yes. So yeah, it's got a small 360 round cone in front. As CB's just mentioned, yeah. Oh, okay, Space Cadet. Cool. Don't mind if I do. Catch you later, dude. Up. Space Cadet has been 2035'd. See you next time. Alright, back to the main point of this stream, as Wolven saying, yeah, is Gunblade exception all Gunblades or just a Stropher? So it's kind of hard to test with other Gunblades, I'd imagine, because they have projectiles, many projectiles, and that means they split damage into a sparkling array of numbers, and yeah, that's going to be much harder to check. Think like with Redeemer, with Sarp, or anything like that. Let's see, what's got the lowest multi-shot? That's got 10. If I just go Gunblade, Vasilok has a multi-shot of I don't know. There we are, 9, okay. Sarpa has 0? Eh? Eh? Alright. Whatever. Oh, it's a burst. Okay, well that's even more annoying actually. What's a heavy attack? That's the important bit. It seems to be 4 attacks. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely 4 hits. Guaranteed 4. Okay, so 4 hits. You? We're seeing loads of 13s and 14s. Oh god, it's got a variation. Okay. I can't tell because of the fall off. Okay, it does seem that the damage is worse on the aim cancel. How and why isn't clear. It seems everything except for the first hit is nerfed. But I don't know what's happening. Am I doing armor strip? Oh, I didn't notice. My bad. I thought it was going up and down, but... No, yeah, my bad on that one. Let's get rid of that. My bad. Wolvens, I am glad that you are being very perceptive today. I appreciate it. Does Heat Proc Armor Strip work on Liches again? I haven't checked since my video, Oven Cake. You'll have to check that for yourself there. If you see a difference, you know, record it, let me know. Alright. 13s and 25s. 12s. 13s. 12s. 24s. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, if I aim cancel heavy attack, we're seeing, yeah, again, the first hit of an actual aim cancel attack, aim heavy attack, a medium attack, is getting the fuller damage, but then the rest of them aren't. That is so weird. I'm sorry, what? Why would the first pellet do the full heavy attack damage, but then the remaining ones do lower damage? And yeah, I'm also getting the double tap effect. That's right, Renuva. The double tap seems to be me casting an actual heavy attack followed up by a non-heavy attack, a medium attack as we're terming it at the moment. As you look, if I get a double tap, you'll notice a string of double-digit hits followed by the not double digits. Yeah, there it was. We saw a string of 12s with slashes, followed by a string of not 12s. This is so weird. No, that's the thing, Raynuva. Neutral block modifiers. We tested with... Well, look, for example, there. I'm seeing much lower damage hits. And we tested this with the Stropher as well. Is the aiming causing the heavy attack multiplier to disappear? There's the thing. I don't have a heavy attack multiplier. Now, if I just get rid of this one right now, I'm on 0 combo. It's not a heavy attack ready. There is no bonus. And when testing with other weapons, anything that's not a gunblade, we were getting the same values as the heavy attack, just faster. This is even weirder than I could have guessed. So yeah, so going back to the notepad from earlier, going back to that one, where we're at, chat, war fans, feck knows. Because testing with war fans with the projectiles they have is just an absolute abomination to check with. Other melees, full heavy bonus. This is mind-boggling. I'm not even sure what we're seeing. I'm really not sure what we're seeing. What about multi-hitting heavies? Alright, let's do a heavy attack with the Sarper with some combo to see what damage output we get. Let me get some combo real quick. There we go, 2 times combo. Let's do the hit on you. No, all of them had bonus. All of them had that bonus there. Yeah, so we had 24s and 48s, but then go back to hit this one, it was 24s and 12s. See, 24s, and then 12s. Yeah. I mean, can you think of better classifications right now, Winnie? Can you think of anything better? If I do the cancel? Ooh! Oh, hang on, let me test that again. Let me test that again. Ooh, that is interesting. Are you guys seeing what I'm calling out there? Or do you want me to spell it out for you? Oh, that is very, very interesting. So, for those of you joining into us, let me give you the full rundown as to where we're at. Basically, from the top of it, we discovered the other day that aiming with a melee weapon whilst doing heavy attacks allows you to do them faster than you should. As you can see there, that's pretty fast. Whereas if I just do normal heavy attacks, it's got these long delays. Now, testing with other melee weapons, it seems they are just faster and so better. If you don't have a long wind-up speed, it's not really that much of a benefit. But for weapons with a long wind-up, like with a hammer, then yeah, you gain quite a bit of benefit. But what we discovered on gunblades is that they're even weirder. So the Stropher, for example, when we were testing with that one, it was dealing more damage than a normal attack, but less damage than a heavy attack on a on this medium attack we're doing. The aimed heavy attack, which was weaker, so we're calling it a medium one. It's getting weirder and weirder. We discovered that Killing Blow was not improving the damage of a Gunblade a Gunblade medium attack, but it was increasing the damage of a Gunblade heavy attack. However, Killing Blow worked fine with other melees. So again, it's just Gunblades which have got this really weird thing going on. Now we find even weirder that with the Sarper here, when I do a medium attack, the first hit is a heavy attack, and all the remaining hits are not getting the heavy attack bonus. They've got some other modifier in play. So that even when I get combo, if I just hit this here real quick, and then go over to this guy, I do a medium attack, we see a 25 and a bunch of 3s. Whereas if I then do another medium attack, 13 and a bunch of 3s. So the Sarper is firing 4 shots, but only the first one on a medium attack is getting the heavy attack damage and the heavy attack combo bonus. The other 3 hits are just smaller hits. What modifier they're using isn't clear at this point. On the Stropher, another Gunblade, we were getting entirely different results in that medium hits were just weaker overall because it's a single projectile. I mean, it's not like it can choose to make additional projectiles weaker. There is only one projectile. We'll do that in a sec, Wolfens, yeah. Because I'm showing this information via Rainuva for Cephalon Scientia, who does a hell of a lot of good work on the wiki. Not on the Sarpa yet, Rainuva, no. So, 73 is a... Sorry. Yeah, 31 is a basic attack here. 73 if we get a crit. Okay, let me just get rid of that combo. Oh wait, no, I've got an initial combo, yeah. The 71, 33. If I do a heavy attack, we see 822. And that's going to be pretty damn consistent because of the crit setup I've got. But now if I do a medium attack, we just see 470. Or 196. So 470 must have been the a higher crit. Or 196 the lower crit. One of the two. I don't actually care. The point is, we're seeing completely weird results. It's not the same as a blocking attack. That's 59. As our blocking one. It's not the same as our moving block. Because that hit a 17. I try again over someone further away. 172, 116. It's just different. It's just different. And I don't know why. The numbers don't correlate with each other. At all. So yeah, Tilly, what we have confirmed is that the medium attack, so there's the heavy block attacks that we're seeing, the medium attack, they count as heavy attacks because they do use the heavy attack multiplier from combo. So if I get the combo up to say 10 times, it will deal 10 times more damage. That's why I've got the combo at 2 times at the moment. It's showing that I'm getting double. Secondly, we've shown that it is considered a heavy attack for the purposes of Life Strike. Life Strike is healing us on a heavy attack. We tested that with Garuda, so I could consistently drop my health down on both the heavy and medium attack. We also tested with Killing Blow, but found there Killing Blow is buffing other melees, but it's not buffing Gunblades on a medium attack. So there is a discrepancy on how Gunblades are using the medium attack. Gunblades also literally have a medium attack. The heavy block attack on every other melee is just faster for the same results. It's puzzling. It's really seriously puzzling. Now let's grab back the Sarpa. Okay, let's grab that one back. Let's put Killing Blow onto here. This is going to get even weirder, I'm sure. Okay, so what we found so far on the Sarpa, the medium attack, which hard, medium attack, self multiplier, but there's also something else going on there. Oh wow, this is killing me. This is really killing me, guys. Okay, so normal heavy attack. I've got Killing Blow on. I'm hitting 21s and 43s. The 43s being the crits. Yep. Medium attack. 21s and 3s. The very first bullet is considered a heavy attack. All the remaining ones are considered something much weaker. 7 times weaker. What? Wait, what is going on here? I'm an absolute loss. There's going to be an answer. It's programmed in. If it's programmed in, there is something consistently causing this that we can figure out. But let me just check out the wiki here real quickly. To the wiki, you know. Wiki, bullet dance. There we are. So, full bore heavy attack is a 400% modifier, not 700%. So to get something that is 7 times weaker, doesn't add up to me here. Mr. Frank Archer, if the charge time determined the damage of heavy attacks, then a faster charge up time would give you weaker attacks. But we don't see that. I mean, that was stupid, yeah. If they make it, oh yeah, I can charge faster, but now it's weaker. That's not what happens, no. But I'm really getting lost in this. Is High Noon different? Good question. Good question. Let's try it. It shouldn't be, but then this also shouldn't be happening in the first place. So, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. Normal heavy attack. Self modifier. God damn it. 1 sec. Yeah, but Mannequin. If it was the two balancing off each other, then we just wouldn't see an increase in damage or a decrease. It would match if that was how it was designed, but no, we'd just see a direct increase to the amount we expect. Okay, 21s and 43s on the heavy attack, just as before. Oh, hard switch. The first attack gains the heavy attack bonus, the rest do not. What the... What? Why do they all deal different damage though? So, yeah. It looks like Pellet 1 is a heavy attack. Pellets 2 through 4 are weaker than a normal one. It's the normal multiplier. Yeah, because we're seeing 4s and 7s, not 3s. If I try a different attack entirely... Oh, that's a slam. Yeah, that's not going to help us. We got some 3s there. Okay. Oh my god, this is... So yeah, Tilly, that's what we're confused about. That's what we're confused on. Is it counting follow-through on itself? No, no, no. Follow-through is a lot higher than that. If I... Can I set up a follow-through demonstration here? If I go through these guys... no, that wasn't going to do it. I'll need to do a blocking attack. Nope, not that one. I thought it was block. Oh, wait. Yeah. God damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Never mind. Well, this ain't the way to show it, but yeah, it's not follow through. Follow through on this weapon, if we go over to here, you can see it's 0.5. So we'd see a drop if it was follow through from, say, 40 to 20, 20 to 10, 10 to 5, if it was causing self follow through, but that's not what we're seeing, no. Magic Space Ninjas using Magic Space Ninja weapons with enough pseudoscience to explain the BS that makes up the damage calculations. I mean, that's the better answer so far, Quintus, except for the fact that if we suspend our disbelief for a... suspend our belief for a moment, come back to reality, this is programmed, and I am at an absolute loss as to how they've done that. Or how she did that. Okay. This is really, really weird. If I quick pan across, can I get... Okay, well. Come on. No, no, no. It's definitely just on 3s and 6s. So yeah, it's not that. Okay. So I just saw there, Ini. What I was doing there was actually about on your question. I swung the weapon across, and I saw that when I missed the first hit but landed future hits, they still had that reduced damage. So it's not just the first one either. So yeah. So... Yeah, Malik, there must be some kind of base modifier built in, but High Noon's 100% anyway. Let's give it some more damage then. Let's give it more direct damage so we can see a more precise value. Let's give it pressure point, and let's give it corrosive. No, wait, that'll cause corrosive procs. No. Just pure damage then. What else can give me just more damage? Excuse me. World Strike, there we go. That'll do. And I will grab Quickening for some attack speed. Why not? Or not, never mind. Screw you. Just clear all the enemies, make sure there's no lingering weirdness going on with those effects. And let's give this another try. So, basic attack now, we're on to 9s. Yeah. 9s and 16s by the looks of it. 9 17s, that's fine. Okay, so heavy attack. 84, 167. Good, we can work with those numbers. Oh, must have been a headshot. 42, 84. Oh, no, combo. Yeah, 42, 81. Alright, 42, 81. That's what we're working with, chat. Now let's do a medium attack. And it's bringing it down to 7s and 14s. Those 14s are probably crits. Wait. Hold on. Wait for those to go. No, never mind. No idea. Yeah, not sure what I saw there then. Okay. So it looks like the damage is going down 6-fold. There's a 500% reduction. It's going from 600% to 100%. That's different already? No, it's a rounding maneuver. It's a rounding. Previously we thought it was a 7-fold reduction, but that's just going to be a rounding issue. What's the damage on a light attack? Depends which light attack, Esprit. Because we got this one, which does 9, and then we got this one, which is a slam, so it doesn't actually count. We got this one, which has 9s, and we've got 9s and 7s. Ah, ooh, hello. Okay, this one. What is that one? Let me check that one there. We are using High Noon? High Noon. High Noon, Warframe. Let's bring this onto here for you guys to see as well. So, blocking, moving block, 100%. But full bore, 400%. Well, that doesn't make sense either. In fact, hang on. We use the moving, and we use the final showdown, which are also 100%. Oh, there's going to be some details? No. Nope, no bonus damage recorded. So yeah, it looks like the one that matched was the blocking moving, but according to this, it has the same multiplier. Which would suggest that this is wrong. And if that's the case, that throws everything we know out. No, it's important for that not to be wrong. Could it be cancelling the heavy on subsequent shots while also cancelling the stance bonus? Well, the stance bonus is 100%, it's flat. So there is no stance bonus to cancel. It's just a flat figure, 100%, no multiplier, but it's a good suggestion. Not seeming to be the case. What are we testing? Snomnius? We're currently testing the blocking heavy attack, the medium attacks we're dubbing it, which is just... it's just being weird. Let's have a look, Wolvens. Let's have a look. Do I still have Killing Blow equipped? I think I do. Yes. So the first attack is getting a bonus from a heavy attack damage bonus. All the other attacks are not. And we saw them all increase otherwise when I added on the extra damage bits here. So if I take this off again... oh, I'm going to need to reset the stealth modifier. One sec. There we go. Yeah, this game. You can see why it takes me a while to get some videos out sometimes, because I end up running against this stuff going, oh my god, what? Yeah, 32 on the heavy attack there. Oh. Blocking melee. 33s with 7s and 14s. Yeah. So the heavy attack on the first hit of the medium and the heavy attack on all the hits of the actual heavy attack all went down, but the further hits, the following ones did not. Which means, actually... Wait. We saw a 600% difference, 600 versus 100, when I had Killing Blow on. With Killing Blow off. Killing Blow... Wait. Rank Archer? Cheers. That's the difference then, isn't it? Yeah. If we give it a bonus of 120% on top of the 4 times multiplier, I mean, that should give it... yeah, that should be 880%, right? Not 600. So that's weird as well. Okay. Never mind. What is going on here? This is what I go through trying to figure out things for videos, and with each new topic where someone's like, oh, how does this one work? I'm like, oh god, here we go. Let's get some real combo. Let's get a nice high value. Okay, 5 will do. Sod it. Medium attack, 204 and 7s. God damn it. 204s and 7s. So 204 divided by 5 will give us what it would be without that. It's just 40.8. Divided by 7, we're getting 582%. 582% is our closest estimation so far. To wrap that round the other way, 40.8. I'm going to divide that by 5.2. Comes to 7.8. Okay. I think I might have something here, chat. I think I might have something. Ooh. Okay. Here's what we got. Here's what I've got on this one. Let's get some new lines here. So heavy attack with 5 times combo gave, what was it? 204? Yeah, 204. Which means that without 5 times, that's 40.8 behind the scenes, okay? Alright, chat? Whilst the non-heavy hit was 7 damage. Now, here's what I'm figuring. We've got a 400% multiplier on heavy attack. And we've got 120% bonus from Killing Blow. Bonds? Bonus. There we are. Now, I thought these multiplied together, because stance multipliers are stance multipliers are stance multipliers, just like they deal... they multiply against pressure points, bold strike, that kind of stuff. What if they're not? What if these two actually add together for a 520% bonus, not rather than the 880 I would expect? Because if we take the 204, we divide it by the 5 times combo I had, and we then divide it by the 520%, which, yeah, 5.2. 204 divided by 5 divided by 5.2 gives us 7.846, etc. Now, the way I can verify this is if I can get a damage total that gets this down to 6.9 something. Because then, if it rounds down to 6, we're on the money. And then if I could test it like 7.1 and get 7. How am I going to do that? That's the toughie. If I'm on 7.846 at the moment, use normal pressure point. I can't just throw random mods at this, Spraynuva, because we'll be here all day on that one. I want to get an exact value here, as close to exact as I can get. So what I'm first going to do is do a maximum heavy attack to find out not exactly, but as precisely as possible where I'm at here. Let's get a 12 times combo hit. See where we're at. Let's reset the stealth modifier. The stealth modifiers can also cause all kinds of problems, so we just don't want that in. Let's build up some combo real quickly. Oh, accidentally a little bit too fast on that one. Also a pain when testing, let me tell you. There we go, okie dokie. Let's pray that I don't crit this heavy attack. Actually, I can just do that. 502, okay, 502. Looked like there were 5 hits there rather than 4, but whatever. 502. Okay. Let's underscore this. 502 divided by the 12 times, divided by the 5.2. What? Oh wait, yeah, I didn't do a proper calculation in here correctly. My bad. One sec. Gives us 8.044. No, it fucking doesn't. Come on! That was supposed to be somewhere between 7 and 7.9 recurring. Come on! Oh, is there more going on? Is this damage quantization as well? Genuine, if it's quantization as well, I'm absolutely scuppered. Oh, you found the points leaderboard, yeah. Those are the wrenches we used for the Garuda Prime Access giveaway. Alright, come on. Another heavy attack. Don't mess with me here. 502, god damn it. Well, she looks how I feel right now. Okay. So that doesn't answer that. Who's the 2 in front of you? You know what, Beard? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. On the leaderboard, the 2 in front of you are... Actually, wait. I think you could just type in... Does that work? Oh, there you go. You can check out the full leaderboard there. Bam. That'll show you the points of everyone on the leaderboard. Gravy, gravy. Nope. You need admin access to close that. This is not what I wanted to see. This is not what I wanted to see. And, yeah. I don't know. As precise a value as I can get, and it's pointing to being over 7? What's... But it's also very slightly over, so it might just be a rounding error. But it's not out by 1, no. Did I get Puncture Procs? Puncture Procs reduces the damage of the enemy, so it doesn't affect us at all, Wolvens. Quintus, you watched the stream or supported the stream more than Beer. That's what you did. For those of you curious as to how those points are calculated, you get 40 for every... let's see here. Yeah, subscribers get 80 wrenches every 10 minutes. Other viewers get 40 every 10 minutes. You get 300 for following. And... Oh, wait, yeah, that's it. It doesn't actually account for... bits, gifted subs, tips. No, none of that actually affects it. So yeah, Quintus, you've just watched more than Beard. That's it. That's all you've done. You've watched more than Beard. So yeah, there you go. That leaderboard is not the Twitch points, by the way. It's a separate thing. It's handled by the bot. It's completely separate from Twitch's own channel points. One special note, I turned that on a long while ago, guys. I turned it on a long time ago. That's when I was first looking at the possibility of streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. Not doing that, by the way. I am streaming here on Twitch. I intend to stay here for the foreseeable. But I turned that on so that if we did move over to Twitch, you guys wouldn't lose out on your spanners, as it were, for switching platform. So I set that up there to create its record. If we did switch over to another platform, you would still have your stored up loyalty points, as it were. Spanners, wrenches, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, that's how long it's been tracking. Quite a while. Quite a while indeed. There are a lot of people on that leaderboard with just 40 points who have just watched for less than 20 minutes and then buggered off. A funny fact, that one. Much funnier than this. This leaves me going, what in the actual hell is happening? It seems like it is a Killing Blow interaction with damage quantization getting in the way. I'm almost certain damage quantization is the only thing that's making this higher than 7, which is why I'm lost. No, S3, you can't. But it's gotta be, and unfortunately, that's more than I can calculate today in the stream. What's damage quantization? Damage quantization is, I understand, a way of making it easier for Warframe to handle stuff with less lag, to reduce the amount of calculation work it has to do, but it makes it weirder for us. I'm not going to go through the exact amount. The exact details are over on the wiki. But let me give you a basic example as to why quantization is weird and what it really represents. So when you see a weapon that, say, has 120 puncture, it's IP, so I'll put it in the right order. 100 impact, 120 puncture, and then say 30 slash damage, okay? You would see a weapon with those numbers, you would see a weapon with 250 total damage. Now, when you attack an enemy, you would think, oh, well, I'm just going to hit it with those 3 types of damage, with those 3 amounts. But that's not what Warframe actually does. Damage quantization is where it takes all of the calculated damage with whatever modifiers and whatnot, it then splits it up in some strange way. I think it splits into 16 groups. So we take 250 divided by 16. That equals 15.625. And then, and this is where I lose track, I'd have to double check the wiki. I believe it then divides these by that value. So yeah, 30 divided by 15.625 gives us 1.92. We do the same for the others. I've done it in the wrong order again, but you know, I'll fix that for you to not break your minds. Doing that on my trusty calculator here, and then that one as well. 120 divided by 15.65 is equal to 7.68. Okay, so it divides them all over like that, and then I believe what it does is it rounds them. I think that's what it does. Is it does that here. So the 6.4 becomes 6, the 7.68 becomes 8, and the 1.92, oops, and becomes 2. You'll again have to double check on the wiki. I'm not exactly sure on this step, but this is because it's just bonkers to me. And then it multiplies these rounded values by this divided value earlier, this damage quanta that it created earlier. So this gives us for our impact damage 93.75. This gives us for our puncture damage 125, and for that slash that we calculated, that gives us 31.25. And if you add these all together again, I'm just adding that on my calculator right now, you sum that all up, that becomes 250. Now, does anyone notice something really stupid about all this from a player logic standpoint? we've gone from having 250 total damage, we've done some weird-ass calculations on it to get to 250 total damage. Quintus, it's not possible because I'm always here on the stream. Yeah. As Esprit's just confirmed as well. We've done all that to get to here, and this is what damage quantization's done. From a damage perspective, the total is the same, but because of rounding, we've now got less impact, more puncture, and more slash. Exactly, Rainuva. Exactly. So you can end up with the same amount of total damage. The game's fine with that fact. If you hit something which has no resistances or perfectly equal resistances, you wouldn't notice a difference. But if you take this damage then against, say, heavy gunners, this is where it gets broken. Let me move this off screen a moment. Okay. We're going to go over to here. This is where we can see why this is absolutely bonkers. You mouse over the heavy gunner here. You see that its ferrite armor means it reduces slash damage. And its clone flesh will increase slash damage but reduce impact damage, okay? So if we've got less impact damage and we've got more puncture, then we've got less of the impact being reduced by its health, more of the puncture which isn't being affected, and we've got more of the slash which is being reduced but then also increased again, but in two different ways. Oh yeah, and the puncture bonus on the ferrite there, so the puncture actually goes right up. So what this is doing is it's actually going to increase the amount of damage we'll deal to the heavy gunners than we should have done. But if you get this on a different weapon or a different build, then the rounding will be different, so these will be different, so the distribution will be different. And yeah, this is where it gets onto what I don't really understand. So Humshabel asking, this seems like a ton of unnecessary calculations supposed to reduce lag. But as Rainuva seems to understand better than me, apparently what this does, this quantization process, they then turn it into these easier to handle numbers for computers. Just apparently the way things are calculated, it just goes through a computer more easily. So we get the results we're expecting roughly. From my testing before now on damage quantization, before I even knew what it was called, I discovered the effect of it. This meant that I could actually deal 10% more or less damage than I was supposed to. It creates a very strange effect. But it makes it easier for the computer to actually calculate, which allows Warframe to run with all of the things going on that we see. So yeah, it goes through some calculations. Warframe reconsiders what the damage numbers are to make it easier for the Warframe servers, the Warframe engine to calculate. But the end result is that we get different damage distributions, and sometimes, as Charf is pointing out, yeah, sometimes we can get different damage totals if it rounded differently. So like, let me see, how could I get this to round differently? If I go 100 and... let me see. I have to be very careful on this to get this to do what I need it to do. If I go 100 and... yeah, if I go 102. Okay. Yeah, let's do 102. So total damage is 252. 252 divided by 16 is now 15.75. Oops. So putting through all of these, and that's now 102. 102 divided by 15.75. No, I've not got that high enough. I need to go higher. Never mind, one sec. 105, 255, 255. I'm spitballing numbers to try and get this to happen. Give me a sec here. Let me try that. 105 divided by 15.9375. There we go. 6.588 something or other. 120 divided by the 7.9375. Gives us 7.53, etc. And this, by that, gives us 1.88, something or other. So our rounding now goes to 7, 8, and 2. Because it was 6.588, 7.53, 1.88, etc. You see where we're going with this, chat. 9375. I'm just gonna pop that. Oops. That. Make sure I didn't accidentally just mute anything there. I didn't. Good. So 6 times 15.9375. We get now 95.625. The 8. I just did 6. It's supposed to be 7. This is how confusing it is. I forget what I'm even typing. Sorry. So that is 111.5625. This is now 127.5. And this one is 31.875. Which gives us a grand total of 17 of them. 270.9375. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. This reason you left uni? It's mad stuff. It's mad stuff. I don't fully understand it. I understand it enough to go, what? How do we ever figure anything out? But yeah. So, we go from a weapon with 255 damage to a weapon that's actually doing 270.9375 damage, and the distribution has shifted around. So the impact has gone up by 6, the puncture has gone up by 7, the slash has gone up by 1. It's all kind of bonkers. As you can see what the original distribution was, and we've rounded that in various favors or disfavors. Option Bomb, that sounds like a good plan at first. That sounds like a good plan at first. To just repeat for anyone else not seeing that, they should just choose these numbers for the weapon so we get the damage we expect and it'll run efficiently. But that doesn't work out because if I apply then Serration with 165%, all these numbers are going to change, which is going to change this, which is going to change that, which is going to change this, which is going to change that, which is going to change that. And it's not going to change the same way every single time. And they can't do the Serration bit after, because that's the whole point of the damage calculation being made more efficient. They need to do it this way. Otherwise, the game just wouldn't handle it. It confuses me as well. It really does. But this is damage quantization. I briefly mentioned that it exists in an earlier video. I think it was the 165% isn't 165% video, but yeah, no. Have I seen the Eidolon shield damage reduction calculation? Tilly, yeah. I have. Didn't I cover that? Tilly, I covered that in a video. Yeah, I covered that in the community question video. So, yeah. Already got that. It's not actually as complicated as you might think. This far outdoes the Eidolon damage reduction equation. That one is nothing compared to this. This is bonkers. So yeah, if you ever try doing the calculation of your weapons, if you run through all the bits and pieces, like I've been showing you in various videos and various streams, you come into the simulacrum like this, you're like, okay, I know that my weapon is going to deal precisely 48 damage. You do that, and you see 41. Damage quantization is probably why. Celeste, thank you very much for the 200 bits. Cheers, I appreciate it. So I say, oh yeah, forgot I had these. I mean, hey, you remembered. You remembered. But, yeah. So, damage quantization. It's probably what is causing me to see 7s here, but expecting 8s. It's probably what's doing that. And there is no way for me to get around that. Literally no way. It's just not possible. The only way to figure that out would be to deep dive the very exact calculations of the damage, and that's the problem. We're trying to figure out what the damage multipliers actually are, so we're not sure. Let's fix Hydroid. Thank you. And I agree. Yes, Hydroid could do with some bit fixing. I think I know what it is, though. I think that on the aim attack here, the aim cancel is meaning that the heavy attack is immediately going through and then not going through. Like it's been.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
You know what, Celeste? Yeah, I agree. But we nuked it. Ignore the ones that are still alive at the back there, they don't count. I think we're onto a solution there. We're onto a solution. It is a well, at least for the Sarper. It is a combination of the heavy attack damage bonus.
Let's solve a practical problem.
We solved it, Celeste. Yep. Thank you very much, the 150 bits and the 300 there as well. What's the damage of a fall off regular shot? Malik, what? Sorry? I mean, that's not what we're going on it, Malik. With the Sarper, what I've seen there, from what I can tell, is that the heavy attack is doing normal heavy attack stuff. The damage bonus from Killing Blow is additive to the damage bonus from a heavy attack multiplier. The medium attack then is applying the heavy attack bonus to the first pellet, but not to the following pellets. And because of the way the combo meter seems to reset instantly, what seems to be happening is that the combo meter, the heavy attack is instantly done on that first pellet. Thereafter, the pellets are not part of a heavy attack. Because of the aim cancel, we're cancelling the entire consideration of it being a heavy attack, but the pellets are still set to come out. And so they come out as normal pellets. Where they're getting the damage multiplier from, if they're even getting a damage multiplier, it might just be giving them default 100% because the game doesn't know what to do with them. It could be that, but we're seeing basically that the first pellet is heavy attack, all the rest, no, the normal attacks. No bonus from the heavy attack, no bonus from Killing Blow. And that's probably why we don't see an issue with other melee weapons. Slice, thank you for the 75 bits. That might be why we're not seeing the issue with other melee weapons, is because they're having single attacks on their heavy attack. Which means, alright, those of you who know your heavy attacks, is there a melee weapon that is not a gunblade, not a glaive, not a war fan, that has multiple hits on its heavy attack? Is there a melee weapon that has multiple easy to see hits on its melee attack? Like suggested, the blocking may be causing it to trigger full fall off onto the shots. I don't think that's what it is, no, because if it was just fall off, why was it not applying to the first of the hits? Why are we getting a proper heavy attack followed by attacks which are, to all intents and purposes, seeming to line up with just a flat damage value, no bonuses coming in? Tonfas, dual daggers, swords,
they come
twin
to
daggers?
this place when they know
no.
they are not pure. Tenno use the keys.
Well, that's going to be playing for the next couple minutes.
Only I, Vor, know the true.
Thank you very much for
the
the 1,000 bits there, Quintus. I appreciate
I was
it.
cut in half, destroyed, but through its Janus key, the void called
Just
to
gonna
me.
let that run.
It brought me here,
Also
and
set this
here
up.
I was reborn. We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by a false prophet, an impostor who knows not the secrets of the void. Behold
What's
the
all about?
Tenno come to scavenge and desecrate this sacred realm. My brothers, did I not tell of this day? Did I not prophesize this moment? Now I will stop them. Now I am changed, reborn through the energy of the Janus key, forever bound to the void. Let it be known, if the Tenno want true salvation, they will lay down their arms and wait for the baptism of my Janus key. It is
Janus key, yeah.
time. I will teach these trespassers the redemptive
Yes, Evie.
power of my Yanisky.
This is me.
They will learn its simple truth. The Tenno are
Hello, Shaq.
lost, and they will resist. But I, Vor, will cleanse this place of their impurity.
Because I, Vor, will cleanse this place of their impurity. Exactly. Yeah. Eurelia's cute. Cute, but not in a good way. Agreed. Eurelia's not good, no. Quintus, thank you for the 200 bits as well. What do I think is better, the Kuva Heck or the Corinth Prime? They fill different spaces, really, don't they? I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I'm not sure, Shaq. I'm not sure.
Laws of aviation. There is no way.
Esprit,
that
thank
bee
you
should
very
be
much for the
able to
1,000
fly.
bits as well.
Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course,
23,
flies anyway.
24.
Because bees don't care
23,
what humans think is impossible.
24. 24. 12. 34. Automatic, thank you for the 23 bits. Appreciate it. It's not the full script, no. I see. It's not the full script. That would definitely be contravening some copyright at that point, I'm certain. It's, a performative piece of the introduction there. Esprit requested that over on Patreon. And for those of you curious, most of the voice lines you're hearing there are actually from over on Patreon. So Patreon subscribers on tier 3 and above, they can request a voice line every single month. Every single month. And yeah, to make use with, put it onto your own soundboards, to have fun with your friends, to add to the voice list here and cause havoc on stream, to set it as a silly phone ringtone if you wanted to do so. I imagine someone at some point is probably going to use it as a ringtone. But yeah, you get to request. It's not guaranteed to be added to the sound alerts. No, Esprit is correct there. It's not guaranteed to be added to the sound alerts, just depending on the content of it. But yeah. It is a custom voice line every month for tier 3 and above patrons. That is the afternoon tea? I want to say it's the afternoon tea one. Yeah, so you've got tea to go, proper cuppa, afternoon tea, and infinity. There we are, I remember. I remember. How to get this training rune? This comes around from time to time in a certain event, so it's not available at the moment, Benedict. You'll have to watch out for an event. I'm not sure what event will next have it, but they come out from time to time, so you can't get it at the moment, sorry, dude. Hey, that's good to hear, Rainuva. Appreciate it. I'm glad they like it. Alright, let's see these heavy attacks in action. We're seeing... Was that 58? 90 on the orange crit. 58, 58. Oh god, I can't see the damage. I jumped past the damage. 60. What about you? 35? Oh, I must not crit. Ow. 35, or is that follow through? What am I doing there? 58, there we go. There's about 58-60 on the heavy attack at the moment. There we go. Alright, now let's try animation cancelled, which will look like... Oh god, that's going to be a pain. Okay. Okay, let's try this. I missed. Damn it. Damn it, this is going to be tough. Okay. Speaking of tea, what's my favourite brand? I don't have a particular favourite brand. I'm just happy with an English breakfast. Yeah, so from here to you. Oh, I didn't do it correctly. Damn it. Come on. Get the pacing. There we are. 60. Yeah. Okay, we got the same heavy attack value there. Good. Right. On to the next test. And it was 60 on both of them. But now we do the killing blow test. Now we do that one. This is where things could start to get weird. So first of all, test the normal heavy attack. I genuinely couldn't see that one, and now she's dead. Oh, bollocks, that's why it was the stealth modifier. I keep forgetting that as well. Alright, try that again. So, heavy attack. Oh, I can barely see the damage numbers. 105, is that? Yeah, it looks like 105. 102, 105, it's about that area. There seems to be some randomness in it, plus or minus a little bit. Again, I'm going to blame that on quantization right now. There's only so much we can quantify, literally. Yeah, 105. We're going to be using this blocking heavy attack now. I mean, weird on this particular segment of it, Diaphelion. You're very right, it's been weird all throughout, but on this particular segment, this is where it gets weird. So. Oh, I didn't do that correctly. Let me try that again. 105 on both of them, it looked like. Oh, it's so hard to tell. 105, 105, yeah. 105, 105. Yeah, it's happening, yeah. So, because that's hitting on both attacks, it's not throwing away the killing blow bonus on those. So now we need to try with the initial combo. But most likely this is all going to work correctly. Tilly, no. No. No Eclipse needed here. Let's not be doing that to us. Alright, Corrupt Charge. Only gonna blaze a Scuff? Potentially. This test will verify it fully. Let's just reset the room. There we go. Okay. Normal heavy attack. Normal. That looked like 210 to me, which is good. That's what we're expecting. Let's do that again. 204, because of that random variation we're seeing, which might be leg hits. Just causing a different damage quantization formula, potentially. I don't know. Die. Alright. Yeah, 210, 204 is about that ballpark. Alright, cool. Now let's try and do the daisy chaining of the block combos. I didn't do that correctly. Let me try that again. That one's just going to have to die. Nope, that charged it again. I need it to not charge it. There we go. 105! Oh, I don't know what's the cause of that. 210 for... 102, couldn't see. 126, that's going to be followed through. Oh god, it stopped again. 105, 210, 105, didn't see. Didn't see, didn't see. 102, didn't see. Didn't see. 210. It's charging as well, god damn it. Stop charging. Yeah, I'm trying to get it consistent enough, but I keep on not timing it. It's really hard to time this, because I'm spamming the attack to try and get a non-charge. Oh, don't do that. Because you see, I want it to do that, but not this. So I'm trying to get it whilst the combo is up by consistently redoing it so it's still ticking up. So it's ticked up enough even. Yeah, I normally would check this with my recording software running, but on stream I don't really have that assistance. I mean, you guys can clip. No, that was multiple in a row there of 105. Come on. Come on. Don't charge it. Just go for it. Don't charge, go for it. Don't charge! Stupid character. God damn it. Okay, I have another way I can try and make this work. I've just thought of another way we can do this. One sec. By myself. Yeah. This might not work, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to build up fuller combo and use the combo efficiency on Xeneric to try and keep that combo for the subsequent attacks and see if it still uses the combo. Maybe this will work. Archer. Not the time to mess with me. Come on, let's get that combo up. I've not got Blood Rush equipped, so I shouldn't accidentally kill any of these. No Weeping Wounds either, again. Shouldn't accidentally kill them. There we go, okay. Oh, that combo meter is going down quick. No, I saw 612 back there. Yeah, no, that's definitely using the combo. It's just because we're burning up the combo too quickly. That confirms it. It is using the combo, but we're getting rid of the combo too quick. There it is. I saw that there hit definitely for the 600 mark, which would be the 6 times multiplier on the second attack. So that confirms it. Right, okay, cool. What have I just confirmed? I'm losing track. Genuinely losing track. This is so foobar. Alright. Coming back to this lot. Coming back to this. What we have discovered is that Gunblades are more than just weird. Gunblades are much more than just weird. What was happening there is that... not this, stop. Pop up. We were seeing that for something like the Sarper, the extra hits after the first pellet were not given the heavy attack treatment. They were not heavy attack pellets, despite being part of that medium attack. But for other melees, including melees with multiple blades and multiple strikes, they are treated fully as heavy attacks, as far as I can tell. Did I see 2 lots of 600? Shit. Wait. Beck. I'm gonna have to test this frame by frame on a recording later. Ah! God damn it. Alright. I need some combo improvements. I need more combo. Gib combo. Drifting contact. Combo and status. The status might hurt me a bit, but whatever. I need the combo. What else? What can I go for that won't accidentally overkill things too quick? Efficiency. So I don't lose as much. Reflex coil. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's try this. Then our body count? I don't need a combo duration. I've got enough combo duration now. I've got that up to 20, so that's fine. That's fine. Primary Arcane, I've got those bits going. I'm all the way up to here, even with Corrupt Charge reducing it down, so I'm fine on that side. It's gaining of the combo to make it just that bit faster without using quickening, because that also improves my attack speed, which I don't want to be doing right now. Yeah, no, we'll just roll with this. It's fine. I'm just trying to make it easier on myself. Let's just get this real quickly. Yeah, I've got the dexterity up. Dexterity's already active. That's why I've got the weapons. Zagara's gift. It's not on my Bratton, but you know what, it's good enough. Could use a grouping ability? No, I don't want a grouping ability. Reason being on that is then I'll have too much follow through to see the numbers I'm actually trying to spot. So no, grouping ability would not do it for me. Okay, there we go. We got our combo. Just keep it topped off whilst those ones rush out their bleed procs. There we go. Okie dokie. Here goes nothing, chat. Yeah, 2 lots of 629. I just saw it. 2 lots of 629. 2 lots of 612. 2 lots of 524. There we are. Fully confirmed. I did see both of them had it. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, back to where we were at. So, Gunblades, the Sarper pellets, one was heavy attack when we did a medium, the rest was standard attacks. Reason why, don't really know, but yeah, there we go. Strofer has a medium between heavy and light attack. We're not sure what's going on there. Probably related, but the Strover has a single projectile, so what is going on there? Not too sure. Other melee weapons, however, they get the full heavy attack bonus. On the plus side, it means then you can heavy attack quicker than with normal heavy attacks. Downside, you immediately start hurting your combo rather than being able to hold it for your second melee attack. So you will burn through your combo very, very, very quick there. You saw how quickly I got down to 6 times when I've got 90% efficiency. And otherwise, damage quantization aside, I think we figured it out, chat. It's taken basically the entire stream. I think we figured it out. All stocks out the quick guns? True, yes. You do have to go onto hard melee mode to be able to do the proper aim cancelling. Because you can't aim and heavy attack at the same time if you've got a gun available. Yeah. You would be going hardcore super melee mode for that. Okay, right. Yes, there we go. We've got our answers, chat. There's going to be some nuance, there's going to be some bugginess, there's going to be some weirdness going on that we've not resolved. There's the Strover issue, which is just... But I'm going to basically say Gunblades, not suitable because you're throwing away your combo onto something which is weaker, unreliable, just stupid, quite frankly. But for everything else, other melee weapons, it's there. It's available to us. And if you look at some of these attacks, that one's okay, but for others, yeah, that can actually come in quite handy. Let's get a really slow heavy attack weapon. Is this going to be slow enough? I don't know. We're about to find out. Heavy attack. Yeah, you see how that's kind of slow? And now if we hold the aim, we can do this. And that will retain it. Now, the only downside to this compared to normal heavy attacks is that it's too quick for initial combo to come back up. So that's something we do have to bear in mind. It is too quick for initial combo to work. But otherwise, we can chain heavy attacks. What's the strongest heavy attack multiplier then? Let me get back to the wiki. Melee. They've done some very good work on recording these over here. Those are slams or something? Yeah. Heavy attack multiplier. No, that's that not the one. Here we go. Heavy attacks multipliers. So the highest ones: two-handed Nikana, polearm, heavy blade, hammer. All right, yeah, that's the ones we're looking for then. Those are the ones we're looking for. There's nothing higher than that. That should be fine. Gunblade, screw you, you weird. Just weird. So, yeah, if I mod this now for that approach... Why is that in my way? Whatever. Let's use this one then. It's empty. Bruh. Yeah, let's use this, that. Because yeah, that works best for heavy attacks. We don't need any extra range, do we? No, we can skip out on that. Machete is 6 times 3 hits. Reopen, close tab. Yeah, so they do 1.5 with a bleed, and then 3 lots of 1.5 on their own maneuver, so it's 4 hits. That's what you misread there. What skin is that on the ground? That is a very good question. So this is the Clavitus Heavy Blade skin. Clavitus. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go with these ones. We will go for Killing Blow. Speeds up the wind up on the initial ones and any misfires. Also gives us a little bit of a bonus on the melee damage. We know it's not a big bonus anymore, but it is a bonus, so I'm still going to use it for now. Let's see, so we want Amalgam Shatter again. It's going to speed it up when we miss things. That might make it harder to do the combo. We'll find out. So we got our Organ Shatter on there. We'll also want to go for Gladiator Might for more crit damage, because why the hell not? Let's go for Corrupt Charge. Give ourselves that. And then... Oh, can I fit some Viral on here? I can't like that. Right. Oh, because I'm using Rending Crane. Oh, that's fine. Fix that. There we go. Now we're fine. Yep, Viral. Vicious Frost, Virulent Scourge. There we go. So, normal heavy attack looks like this. Which is lumbering, but it gets there. And now, we'll do it like this. Is that faster? It feels like it's a little bit faster. And you know what? Actually, Rainover, you just said Killing Blow is a 30% overall increase. Well, that tells me why I should get rid of it. I could get rid of it for... Have I just not leveled it up before now? What's wrong with me? Yeah, Prime Smite Grenadier. I've not leveled it up, so it's not worth putting in right now, but... Whilst we take out some of the wind-up speed, we're skipping the wind-up anyway. And we gain a much better damage bonus from a primed one of those. So that would be better one to put in there in the end. Do I have a standard Bane at the moment? Might even? There we go. What's the cap on wind-up reduction for heavy attacks? There isn't one. It's just each subsequent reduction isn't going to get you as close to 0 as you might hope. But there isn't a cap on it. It's just diminishing returns, effectively. But yeah, aim cancelling, we're doing that. Whereas normal heavy attacks look like this. That's definitely a lot faster aim cancelled. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's group them up. And let's go reset that. Actually, no, let's just kill the enemies. I'm going to get rid of that bubble and reset it entirely. One sec. Wait for the bubble to go. I can just about see it. You probably can't on Twitch because it is very faint. Wait for that to go. Yeah, it seems like that is happening as well, running over. I did notice that, which is actually quite promising. Let's get over here. Let's bundle these wonderful people up. There we go. Oh, I missed the animation cancel there. There we go. It's still not perfect. I'm spamming the key, but occasionally I'll end up in a wind-up, which is not great. Not sure what's causing that. That is your other downside, is that spamming it, I'm not really moving anywhere. And once I stop spamming it to move somewhere, I have to charge it again. Need reach for lifted folks? Probably, yeah. Let's try that again, but with that instead then. Grab this. That lift isn't real nice, is it? Let's give this another try. Bring them in. This time I'm just going to skip the whole bubble. Group them up. Charge. No charge. No charge. Charge by accident. No. Oh, charge again. Okay. You know what? This isn't really adding a lot. Like, we've discovered the craziness of it, but with something like this is really not adding a lot. That is sending them flying and actually making this worse. Alright, let's switch weapon. Let's switch to the hammer instead, because the heavy blade is actually just doing my head in. Let's see... Oh, balls. Let's see how we do with the hammer. Hammer right there. Config D. drop you off the moment. Grab you for the maximum capacity. We sacrificial. Amalgam organ shatter. Using primed reach most likely again still. Let's see then. Wanting gladiator might. Abrupt charge, but the lower version, so it doesn't need to be that crazy. There we go. And we've got plenty of room to put on you. And there we go. Don't Hammer's lift as well? I have no idea. I'm about to find out. I actually just can't remember. So it's easy enough to just test. God damn it. That really sends them flying. Oh, I'm getting a good range on it. Don't get me wrong there, but... yeah. You know, for all of this testing we've done, I'm not sure if this is even worthwhile. Yeah. Nope. Nope, that's not... We figured out how it works, but it turns out that the heavy attacks aren't actually all that amazing for us in the end there. So being good against the infested, true. If we've got enemies actually charging towards us, potentially, yeah. Let's turn on invincibility, unpause the AI, and let's grab some infested who'll charge into my face. Some nice strong ones. What we got? That seems ridiculous. Let's do it. More than 5. Go 20. Alright, this should be a terrible idea. Let's do it. Okay, that was a good start. Why knocking them down, but they also taking basically no damage because they're juggernauts. I should have thought this through a bit better. No, actually, I'm hurting them a bit. Okay, never mind, no. Let's get something different than that. Let's get something different. Oh my god, they got my carrier. Yeah, so let's try that against chargers, shall we? We'll do the Deimos chargers, because I think they're strong. Are they? Okay, they're not stronger. Never mind. We'll put them in anyway. Companion, please don't die. I mean, these could probably die to normal swings, you know? Yeah. Yeah, normal swings kind of deal with them still. But, why is it not doing it now? Am I blocking? I'm blocking. There we go. There we go. But it's the infested, it's charges. I mean, you know, that actually... yeah, as Fraser is saying there, seems neat, but not practical. You know what, I'm confident in saying at this point here that we've found most of the oddities to be found here. We've found most of the reasons how things come together. Gunblades are still just whack. Just completely bonkers to me. But the rest of the stuff, we seem to have made heads and tails of it in the end. And it's just stupid. It's just stupid. But you know what? I'm going to say that's a job well done on that research there, guys. I'm going to say that's a job well done. Let's get out of the simulacrum there. We spent an entire stream down there today. Hello, German Gay team. I'm afraid you've come in right towards the end. Wax make an appearance in Warframe? No. No. I mean, well. Actually, you know what? Rainuva. There we are. Whack has made an appearance. Whack has made an appearance. And for those of you who don't watch on Fridays, shame on you, but you also won't get what this means. But in any case, I think it's time we do a platinum giveaway. You know, I think it's time we do a platinum giveaway. Decide who is going to be a winner for some platinum. Yeah, there's a giveaway. German Gay team. And every Warframe stream I do here, every Wednesday and Sunday, there's always a platinum giveaway. Unless there's something more special going. So, if you want to have yourself a chance at that platinum giveaway, make sure you grab yourself a ticket. I'm going to be wrapping up in just a moment. Open to all platforms, absolutely. All platforms. Doesn't matter whether you're Xbox, PC, PlayStation, or Switch. Notice how that rolls off the dunk. Yeah. Exclamation mark ticket is your way to enter there, Gordon. Like a load of people are just showing you right now. Exclamation mark ticket. The bot will tell you if you already have a ticket, but probably best if you don't spam the bot. Dickja, tickle is not how you enter. It's ticket, not tickle. Dickja, come on. Come on. Come on now. Just because you resubscribe, don't mean you can confuse the bot. Alright? It is shocking ephemera coloured white for the mayo. Oh, actually, wait. Attachments. Ephemera. I mean, how about Frostfall, maybe, instead? Oh, kinda. Protovire. Seeding Step. Spinneret. Spinneret kinda, but it's too stringy. Spore Ephemera? Oh god, no. Vegetable Toxin. It's Steamed Watermelon now. Actually, you know what? Just because that is cursed. Steamed Watermelon. There we are. We now have Steamed Watermelon Vault. Steamed Watermelon. Alright, cool. I'm going to close up the giveaway there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Who just tried to add an issue? Nope. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Marky, you put a space after the exclamation mark. Don't do that. Just exclamation mark ticket and you should be good. I'll give you 1 moment to fix that for you. I'll give you 1 moment. Marky? 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 Alright, whatever. I gave you time. I'm closing it. I gave you time. Up. There we are. You can always enter into the next one as and when it comes around. But there we are. That is going to close up on that one. Philoyok, very sorry. You left it far too long there, my dude. You left it far too long. But we've got our tickets in. We've got everyone who's wanting a chance to win a little bit of platinum. On whichever console you are active on. That winner today is going to be Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. That is Esprit. Esprit, congratulations. Esprit, today you are the winner of the Platinum giveaway, my dude. I'll be getting in touch with you in just a moment here on Twitch, just to reconfirm your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that sorted out for you there, Esprit. Congratulations, and cheers to you, my dude. But on that note, guys, that is probably where we're going to have to wrap it up. I say probably, definitely, you know, I know my timing. That is definitely where we're going to have to wrap it up, but don't go anywhere just yet, guys. We are going to be raiding on over to another part of the Warframe community, because we always got to show that bit of love and wholesomeness, steamed Voltmelon aside, to another part of the community. Just like Fraser has just shown the love here now. Fraser, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Cheers, and welcome to the channel proper. If you have gained yourselves a subscription today, whether you've done it yourself or if you've been gifted it, because I know that both Adamelik and Quintus have gifted out some subs here today. So if you are now a subscriber, make sure you connect up your Twitch and Discord accounts. You'll get access to the Supporter Tea Lounge over there. So of course you get even more benefits for your subscription. But let's get ready. Let's switch on over. Let's see who we're going to raid today, guys. Who do we want to raid today? I don't know who's even streaming, so let me have a look here. Let me have a look. Other channels you follow who are live. That is an Apex Legends channel. That's not one I can raid. Well, I can if you want me to, but you know. My testing voice was soothing enough to relax and nap to. Ah, thank you. I think. You saying I'm boring? Am I putting you to sleep? All right, let's see. Who are we gonna go on with to? Yeah, it's a reconfirm. It's a reconfirm Snake Raider. Esprit is definitely a regular around here. Let's raid an art stream. I know one art stream we could raid. Unfortunately, they're not live at the moment. Ooh, I have the lighting overlaid. Messing with the sheet. Now let's see then. Let's see who is live that wants to raid to today that haven't raided very recently. I like to mix it up a bit. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, look at us at the top of the category there. Isn't that wonderful, guys? Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate that. Let's see. That's a no. No, we've been there. There's not a lot of people on the Warframe category today, right? Is it just me? Or am I... What if we take off just English? There's someone I don't recognize. Okay, that's German. I don't know if we want to go to a German stream. I don't actually speak German. I don't know if that'll be right to you guys. So, I'm going to make a poll on this. I can't actually decide, chat. I genuinely cannot decide. So I'm just going to give you guys a poll on this. Let's set up a poll. Okay. Which raid? So, popular English stream. I can't spell. English stream. Popular German stream. Just to mix it up. Or wildcard. Random stream. I have a stream in mind for said random stream, but, you know, I'm not going to mention that one because it's a wildcard. Windows security. Right? I don't know. What? Yeah, poll is up, guys. Which raid do you want to do? Just going to give you a minute on that. Do you want the wildcard? Do you want the popular English or popular German stream? The English or German is obviously going to be Warframe, wildcard. Could be anything, but let's open up to you guys. Where do we want to raid today? What would you like to have happen? What would you like to see? Is random Warframe or anything? Absolutely anything, Snake Raider. I ain't going to give you the heads up on that. I'm just going to pick a stream. So it could be absolutely anything at that point. But yeah, I'll leave it open to you. Which would you guys like to see? Wildcard could be absolutely anything. Gotta love democracy? Oh yeah, democracy is a great thing. I mean, it's a terrible system, but all the others are worse. So, you know. I'm really messing with that. Hey, what? That side. Nope, nope. I don't know what's going on there. Why did that patch keep appearing? Right there. There. Nope, no idea why that's happening. Okay. VTuber again? No. We learned our lesson on VTubers. Okay, so we're going to go over to a random stream that's been decided. We're going over to a random stream. I'm just scrolling on to where I want to go right here, right now. You know what? Yeah, I've decided. Because you guys have chosen not a Warframe stream, we're going to go over to someone who is very entertaining for myself. Oh, they ain't got the webcam on today. That's odd. But we should be fine all the same. So, we're not going to a VTuber. No, we're not going to a VTuber. I made that mistake before. That was not the good experience I want to give you guys. So we're going to go to someone who definitely does give a good experience, in my opinion. We're going to raid on over to a channel we've been to before. They are currently in follower-only mode in chat, it seems, but that's fine. If you want to chat to them, you can always follow. We're going to be raiding on over to Garl. So I hope you have enjoyed yourselves here today, guys. Thank you very much for joining in, and I hope you join me for some more Warframe on Wednesday. Bye-bye now.